sorry, no lo siento.
OP. We're alive.
Yes, we're back.
We're alive after last week.
We are alive and well.
So many questions.
Yeah.
So many concerns. So much shit I want to say. But I'm going to be shh.
Yes.
Calladitos se miran más bonitos.
Chulos también. I love it.
You're not all about drama, though.
No more drama.
I love drama. Drama sells, bro. Especially when the drama's fake. That's even better.
But this was not fake, though. That's the funny part. It wasn't. It was intense.
Oh, wow. And then there was two little piggies left.
I don't know. Yo no sé nada. Me voy a caer calladito ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can figure it out. Or not.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
A ver qué los trae al mundo.
Mucha felicidad ahora sí. Mucha felicidad. That sounds bad. Never mind.
Muchas felicidades. Well, we'll see. We'll see
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
That was the most Spanglish in an episode.
I know. No, tienes mucha razón. Es la primera vez que hablamos mucho español. Siquiera lo entendemos nosotros, ¿verdad?
Yeah. Yo sí entiendo el español muy bien, mijo. Lo hablo bien pochito, pero
se oye todavía bien.
se oye bien, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Tengo mi práctica. You know what really helped me with my Spanish? When I used to work at Pollo Loco.
You used to work at Pollo Loco? I think you did tell me that.
I was 18. From 18, before I started working. Ooh, burnt out.
Bleep that out.
Bleep that out. Yeah, before I started working where I'm at now, I was there, and it really helped because all the señoras were there. So all you heard was Spanish. So that really I was able to sharpen my Spanish there. Before that, I was losing it. Obviously, in high school, I was able to work on it because I had Spanish speakers. So all we had to talk in that class was Spanish, and all the paisas were in there. So it was cool.
Paisas.
But then after I left high school, there was not much for me to talk Spanish to, especially when my grandma left here when I stopped living with them, because I used to talk to her in Spanish, and when she left, it was kind of like.
Do you think you're forgetting Spanish, or you're just like?
Yeah,
because I forgot a lot. Like I forgot. Like sometimes I have to like wait and like think about it before I speak it. I'm like, shit,
Yeah.
I can say that, and I get stuck, and I'm like, the perro,
el gras.
el Walmart, la arroz.
La baica. It's so like it's yeah, está todo. How do you say? There's a word for it in Spanish too. Está todo quebrado.
No
Pocho
sabo kid.
también.
It's pocho, huh? A no sabo kid. Yep.
No sabo kid.
No sabo kid for sure. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's embarrassing though. Like even when I talk to my parents, I'm like, fuck, how do you say that word? I'm like, it's the car.
Yeah, the car. Yeah.
Or like saying embarrassed in Spanish.
Oh,
Avergüenzado. How's it?
vergüenzado.
Avergüenzado. Yeah. See?
Vergüenza.
But people say like the no sabo kids are like embarazada.
I love no sabo kids. Shout out to all the eggers out there, man. But not that egger. You gonna come fuck me up, huh?
Bleep number 2.
Nah, leave that in. But what was I saying? No, that's the thing I hate about talking in Spanish though. That I talk so fast in English. That's why I be stuttering. My stuttering has gotten so much better too. But I just talk so fast that I trip over my words. But with Spanish, I can't do that because I have to think about the words.
Well, for me, when I get mad, I talk Spanish so clearly, and I'm like, but I'm like, oh, it's just normal. It's a hard time for me.
Yeah.
I guess because I'm so mad, I'm just talking shit in Spanish, and I love doing that because there's so many bad words.
Oh yeah, question in Spanish is the
It's
best.
amazing.
Because it has multiple meanings.
Yeah.
And when girls moan in Spanish is fire.
Wait, what? When girls, I'm confused.
You don't moan in Spanish?
Can you show me?
One with an accent.
Ay, papi. Así, duro.
I thought it was
Más.
like,
That's
I don't know, but interesting. Never.
Even hums and groans can be Spanish.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because English is more like
Maybe because I'm always quiet.
fuck me like a jackhammer. You're always quiet. You're quiet when you fuck.
Well,
Damn.
oh my god. What?
Like,
It's a friend that I have. She does that a lot.
yeah.
She just told me.
I hate quiet sex. You gotta be loud.
You don't care people listening to you?
I mean, that, well, yeah, if people aren't around, that's kind of, that's burnt out. But I like when, let that shit out.
I don't know, me da miedo a mí.
Yeah.
Yeah, me da mucho miedo a mí.
Like when you watch porn, you don't watch it on high volume?
No, I had my headphones on and I'm like, oh, okay. No one's around. Perfect.
But it's loud in your
Look,
headphones.
he's laughing because he's.
But it's loud in your headphones. That's why you put it. That's why you put the
it's
headphones
amazing
on.
because you're actually like they're right there in front of you.
You never played it like off monitors, off speakers?
No,
I've done that.
So
I live alone, yo. Yeah, that shit sounds fire.
I think I'm more like embarrassed.
I
Like
get
I'm
off-
walking out and it's like you see your neighbors like, hey, I'm like, oh shit.
I don't think my neighbors can.
I
If they
had the
do, then
window
they hear it.
open.
But
no, I think you're solid.
yeah, I know I'm solid. Some shit would have been said already.
I don't know, but I get scared about. I mean, I don't know. That's just. Me da miedo.
Like right now, my mom's here. Never mind.
Wait, what?
Never mind. I've been forgetting.
Never mind.
I've been forgetting who be listening, yo. Like my little brother texted me today about the episode, last week's episode. I was like, damn, you be listening too?
Yeah. One of my friends called me. He's like, oh my God, like there was so much drama. I'm like, no, there was not. We're just talking. It was.
Look, that's what I want to say about last week's episode, right? Because this shit, because I was dreading to watch it, right? I was dreading to hear it. I was dreading to watch it, right? And I'm watching it. Oh, first of all, I want to apologize to the audience out there. If you guys, you know, if it was a lot of tension, if you guys weren't a fan of it, like I want to apologize. But that shit was fire. The episode was fire. I'm there listening and I'm like, this isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like, actually was pretty good. Like that's why I said if it was fake, then I can see how people can be like, okay, you guys are playing the drama script, you know, you guys are faking it. I can see that, but it wasn't that bad. Like I love when Marissa would turn up on me and then I would just shut up.
I've never seen her like that. She was really aggressive. I was like, whoa, like goddamn, woman has fire.
And I thought I was fun. I was laughing at the shit I was saying, yo. Like especially when we talked about Ali C, whatever her name is, the Lopez chick. That shit was funny because you kept the topic was about the face matching with the body.
Yeah.
So I kept referencing her, and I would just I kept pissing you off, and you were just like there, like just the look on your face was like you're playing with me, dog. That shit was
fucking kidding me right now.
that shit was good, yo. That shit was that shit was a good episode. I thought it was gonna be worse. I was dreading to watch it, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, you know what? The camera angles is hitting, the switches is hitting, everything was hitting about the episode. I had a fire fit that day. I was sipping. The music was fire that day. It just happened to be a little
Different.
We're a family, yo.
Yeah.
Families fight. You know, we have disagreements, and
we'll be okay.
well, yeah. Hopefully, we'll be okay.
We will. We just have to have the positive vibe and we'll be okay.
Well, I'm excited to see where
Yes.
Sarno Siento goes
Yes.
with us too. Maybe not further because there's already no promotion, anyways.
We're gonna try though.
Yeah, but no more talking. No more talking. I need actions. I need actions. I need to see it, not to hear it. Cause I can bullshit all day too. We could do that. I can bullshit anybody all day. I love bullshitting. So
We can tell.
bullshit with a purpose though.
We just gotta be more positive. That's all. And just
No.
Well, not like I like being like.
I don't want to be like a cookie cutter.
No,
podcast.
not like that. I mean,
I want to feel like a Claire's store. You know the store Claire's?
Yes.
I just feel like that's what being positive gives me that vibe.
Okay, well, we can be raunchy then.
It makes me feel gay. Happy Pride Month still. Hey! Let's get into today's show, man. Welcome to another episode of Sorry No Lo Siento. I am one half of your host. I'm Chris X Man. I got Fabzilla in the building. Eddie, I still need your drop. Thank you for being here right now, listening to us. We appreciate it wholeheartedly.
Blessings.
Cheers, hermano.
Cheers.
Cara de what the fuck?
Care de what the fuck. Wow.
I was watching the video on YouTube, right? And obviously there's no music on YouTube. So if you're listening to this, if you're watching this on YouTube, go tap in over there because it looks so funny. We're doing all this shit.
You don't hear the music.
Even when I'm yelling into the mic while the music's on, it sounds so different when it's just no music playing. Like it looks funny, but that's the perks of listening when you're on audio. You get the full experience of the show.
B.
Big sorry no lo siento. Sorry no lo siento vibras. Shout out to everyone out there that don't give a fuck what people think about them. Shout out to everyone that says fuck the bullshit. Stop caring what people think of you, yo. Like, it's not worth it. Be you, be free. And if they get offended, they get offended. If they fuck with you, they fuck with you. Stop taking everything so personal.
Yeah, Fabian.
I only take it personal when it's to me. I have good energy today, man. I feel great. I talked to who I need to talk to today. It was amazing. So I'm in a good spirit. We here. We're still showing up. Full energy. Shout out to everyone in the behind the scenes. Shout out to Lalo Visuals. Shout out to Renizi. Shout out to Mayori. You guys make this process so much easier for me. Editing so much easier for me. I got more though. I've been giving y'all too much corrido vibes lately.
This is really good. I like
Trying to get back to that dance shit. This is what you play at Pride. That's where you're going today, huh?
No, I'm not going.
Oh, I thought you were.
I'm going to medieval times.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna
Shout
take
out to Baby G. I love you. I really do.
Vaya con Dios.
And gays love this type of music, huh? Well, that's not true. That's not true because I, like it.
But it's not like a club music. It's just more like sexy time.
This that shit, huh?
Nights at the Roxbury. That's what you're doing right now. ¿Tienes gusanos en el culo ahorita o qué? Remix.
I promise y'all we're gonna get started soon. Just vibe out, settle in. Wherever you're at, settle in. Settle in before we get into today's topics. Take a shot with me if you're out there listening right now. I know y'all alcoholics out there too. It's okay. It's okay. We all got our vices.
Okay. Which is like, sorry,
no lo siento, no lo siento, sorry, no lo siento, no lo siento, no lo siento, sorry, no lo siento, no lo siento, no lo siento.
Hold up. I gotta do this real quick. Oh, come on, yo.
You got this.
One time for the one time. Shout out to my boy Dennis D. Messiah. I fucked this up, yo. Come on. Let me do it one more time. Let me do it.
It's gonna be a little editing.
Sorry, no lo siento.
What do you say, Bill? All your feelings hurt, but sorry, no lo siento.
Can't handle the truth,
But sorry, no lo siento.
I was too blunt with you. Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Hurting sentimientos.
Sorry, no lo siento.
No manejas la verdad.
Sorry, no lo siento. Tu franco contigo. Sorry, no lo siento.
Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento.
Why is that the perfect intro song, yo, to the show? He starts out by saying, I was too blunt for you. Sorry, no lo siento. Can't handle the truth, man. Sorry, no lo siento. Tu franco contigo. Sorry, no lo siento. That, come on, man. That's the perfect. I think that's all of last week, to be honest.
It was intense.
Like, sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. I love not being sorry.
It
Unless
was
I really
intense.
feel like I need to be sorry, because I don't mind saying sorry to someone. I really don't. If I know that I fucked up and it's my fault why something crumbled or fell apart or whatever, I'm more than happy to man up and be like, yo, my bad. You know,
And I've seen it, so
yeah, so but I also know when I am not wrong, and I'm not gonna try to prove it, but I'm not gonna apologize. You know, and sometimes the truth hurts. Why does the truth hurt?
because it's painful.
So you rather be lied to than being.
Well, no, I want someone to tell me the truth, but I mean, like,
it's how you say it.
it's how you say it, how you react to it, and how you like the body figure and everything. So you have to be really careful how you talk to people.
And that's where I fuck up. That I don't.
You're so blunt though.
Yeah, but I don't think of like, and I'm still working on it. I always slip up. I've gotten a lot better.
Yeah, you
but
have.
I'm quick to I'm quick to attack.
Yes.
So that's why, you know, when, you know, last week I had to like, let's let it be. Like, don't say nothing because I'm gonna make the situation worse. You know, and I'm glad I didn't say nothing because I had a great conversation today. So I've worked on it, but I have to continue to work on it to where, because I think about me, I think what it is, bro, is that I expect people to react how I react, and that's not how the world works.
No, it does not
It's
work.
not, you know. So sometimes I've like when I talk to you a certain type of way and you get offended, it's like I wouldn't get offended if someone talked to me like that, you know. But that you're not me, and that's where I mess up. Where I expect people to handle situations like how I handle them, you know, go about it how I would go about things, and that's not how it's gonna be. People are their own person, and
Just
you know,
because I also have that issue with a lot of friends is because, you know, when I tell them something, like, they don't understand. And it's like, well, it doesn't bother me. I'm like, well, I'm telling you my problem, that you should just listen to what I'm telling you and fix
Yeah.
it. I'm not asking for your opinion. I came up to you and talked to you about it. So a lot of people don't understand that. I think a lot of people don't have common sense. That's
oh yeah, that's a lot of
problem.
people. And another issue that I have though is that I don't know how to listen. I'm a bad listener. Like I really am. Like I'm not the person to I'm not the shoulder to cry on. Like I'm really not, because it's sad to say, but I don't care. You know, I don't. And I think I look at it like that because the shoulder, I don't got a girl, right? But the shoulder that I'm crying on is my mom's shoulder, yo. Like that's why, like, my mom, I know is genuine. I know she's not gonna just be like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna let you talk and not listen to you. My mom is listening to me. She's hearing me out. She's gonna give me the advice, and I just assume that no one else is gonna care as much as she cares. So I don't even try to waste my time.
yeah. Because I met your mom like the last weekend. We were talking, and I mean, she made me feel really peace.
Yeah.
Just like all of us talking together. I think that was the most beautiful moment that we all had. Like it was really, no, it was. And we talked, and I mean, we were just chilling, and your mom was there. Like she made it, I don't know. It's a beautiful vibe she has.
And that's the source of it all, bro. That's who really knows me, like off the back of her hand. You get me?
Yeah.
That's why when she asked you that question, there has to be a reason you keep coming back. You know?
I have a crush on you. I'm kidding.
No, I'm not.
No,
saying
I think
like
I'm
that.
coming back because I know the potential that we have and you have, and I know, like, just give it your best. Like, give it all you have and don't give up, because we are gonna make it happen. It's just everything takes time, and maybe for us it's gonna take a little bit longer, but we'll get there. You'll see. And I see your image already, and I see what you want to accomplish.
Yeah.
It just takes time, and it's just sad that
Yeah.
some people, you know.
Yeah, I like that you're saying this, because you know what it is about me too, bro? Like, I see things in people that they don't see in themselves.
And I agree with you.
And if you don't see what I see in you, then that's that's like, that's a dead road right there. Like, I can't do nothing if you don't believe in yourself the way I believe in you.
Right.
I see the potential in everyone in this room. I see potential, right? But if you're not trying to live up to the potential, then there's not much I can really do when it comes down to it, right? I feel like I'm providing the most I can provide. I am providing the resources. I've offered people, move in, have a place to be here, but if you're not gonna want to, meet the potential that's inside of you, then I can't force it out of you. Like, I really can't.
I think people are just scared. That's the problem. They're just scared to.
But it's scary, baby.
Succeed. It is scary
because this is not easy.
No, it's not.
It's not easy, and people think, we're gonna do it for a few, and then that's it. We're gonna blow up, and it don't work. Like, no successful business is built overnight. At all. Like, this shit don't happen. If it was easy, everyone will be doing it. Every single person will be doing it and attempting it. And that's why every time I see pods that they just start, they only last like a month, 2 months because it's a lot. It's a lot. And if you want to be consistent, you got to be down people's necks. That's why we record once a week. I would love to do twice a week, but right now we're doing once a week. And then that's why I try to do a reel every day, because you have to constantly be in the algorithm. Promoting. You have to be in people's timeline. You can't just be like, I feel like doing a pod today, and then a month later, okay, here's episode 2. It's gonna take forever to get to where you're gonna want to get to, right? And if we're taking the approach of not having no guests, it's gonna take us longer too, and we're aware of that. I've made it clear to you guys that having guests is a cheat code. That's why every time when Karen sat here and Dennis sat over there, those episodes did numbers, because it's like,
that's
what happened?
New.
What happened? Yeah, what happened? Who's different? Yeah. And then when I see it as back to us and it kind of drops down a little bit, that's when I start thinking to myself, how do we make the show better? What can we do to keep making this better? Because I don't want people to get tired of the same, the same format, the same way we do things. That's why I like being unexpected. But I understand the game too is to get the guests, to get bigger people who have followings, to keep growing us. So eventually all that will be implemented, but that comes with time. And right now
we're taking baby steps.
Yeah, slow motion is better than no motion.
Right.
And the thing about me, I saw this dope clip the other day. I don't think I saved it. Let me see if I saved it. I found this dope clip the other day. It really made me think, and I felt like it's like I needed to hear it, because does that ever happen to you? Like, when you need to hear like a video and it just pops up, like you're feeling the type of way and it just comes across your timeline.
Yeah, that happened to me the other day. It was crazy too.
Did it?
Yeah, it was weird. I was thinking about my past, and somehow on TikTok this comes out about some tranny I was in jail with, and she popped out.
Some tranny you were in jail with?
Yeah, it pops out in my.
You were in jail with a tranny? We need that story, yo. Hold on, what?
So the other day I was thinking about like my life, like when I was in jail, like I was there for a couple months, and I remember the people that were in there with me in a dorm, and obviously it was in the gay section, and I was thinking about several people who were protecting me, because obviously it was fucking crazy ghetto in there. And I was thinking, what happened to that girl Mousy? That was her name. Tell me why I was in break, and she pops out. I was like, what I fucking wanted to cry. So I was like doing my homework, trying to find more, and they show like clips of like the aisles and everything. I'm like, oh my God, I remember walking there. This was in 2004. And I was looking more into it. I'm like, I want to find her, because I'm like, what happened to her? And found out that she died last year. It was crazy. I was like, what the hell? Like, just crazy how when you think about something, it pops up. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, no.
It makes you think
they read
about
our minds.
Yeah, it makes you like it does. It makes you think about, appreciate life a little bit more and your past and everything.
This is a video watch.
Go back, stop being so judgmental. I was judgmental of my friends the minute they did something wrong. I judged my family. I judged my ex. I just judged all the time instead of letting be.
Well, Mexicans are good at that.
No, but I would say Mexicans, but all humans, bro. All humans have that issues. No, if I can go back in time, it would be to not judge and not look, bro.
Right here.
When my kids were little, when I was with my old lady back in the day, I try to control her. Old school, like what the fuck,
I try to
man?
control shit.
Looking at that dude, fuck, you want him? What the fuck? I was for old school, bro. My kids, hey, put your elbows down. Fucking around. The more I try to control, the less control I had.
Yes.
Yeah. The more acceptance I had of like, this is an individual, man. Don't judge. If you want, you can guide, but you don't have to judge. So if I can go back in time, if I could do something, I would guide more and judge less.
And that's what a real leader does. And that's where I fuck up. Where and he uses kids and his wife as an example, right? His old lady. I'm using this podcast as an example. I try to control every little aspect of this shit, and like I was telling Eddie the other day, like I saw this video and it's like, yo, that's kind of me. Where the more I'm trying to control us and all this and what she's talking about, what you talking about, like how we're gonna approach it, the less control that I have that I have on it. But yeah, the key is to guide you guys there, guide us to a better podcast, a better show, guide us to, how we're going to maneuver around everyone's schedule. Like, instead of just being so, it's not working, blah, 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 I'm going to give up and whatever, I don't care about you guys, fuck you guys. Because that's so quick for me to get to that I don't give a fuck mentality, bro. It's so easy for me to do that. And if I want to keep building this shit up with people, because I understand that I can't do this alone.
Nope.
As much as I have those thoughts like, man, I can just avoid all these fucking problems and work and stop worrying about people coming through and all this stuff, and I just go back to doing it myself. But this, like, I need someone over there. I need someone over here. Like, I really do need a team, and no one's successful dolo. Everyone that does it, that starts off by themselves, is because they're doing like an Instagram thing, right? They're building themselves up, but they're using their phone, and that's the advantage too. That I be seeing people like Andrew Tate. I don't fuck with him like that, but the example I'm using is that he could be anywhere in the world, and all he needs is his phone, and he's gonna go viral.
Right.
I'm already limiting myself because I need to be in a studio. I need someone to sit over there and cameras to record all this. Like, I need already help. When some people build it up by themselves first, and eventually they start a podcast, and now they have a team because now they got the followers, they got the clout. And me, I'm trying to do it like I'm big time already, but I'm not big time. I'm down here still.
You're doing it in advance compared to something.
Yes.
You're doing a Tarantino.
I'm on what?
Quentin Tarantino. You're starting it from the end to move.
Yeah.
Now, you started big. You didn't start like, I'm going to start here.
I did.
I'm going to do the full Monty, and I'm going to go ahead and do it straight, because I know you have your image already, and that's what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Bro, look at this. Every camera angle you see right now, bro. OB. You see the branding, dog? Like, this shit. Yes. Like, this is a lifestyle to me. Like, overly blunt is me. Like, I'm really blunt like that. So, but like, I know I'm a leader, bro. I know I am, but I just got to become a better leader. And as a human being, I need to get better too, right? We all can get better at what we're doing. I can get better at the clips I do. I can do better at how we podcast. I can do better about how I present topics. We can always get better at every aspect and area of our life, to be honest. And I just need to relax and calm down. And I miss the days when I used to treat this podcast shit like fun and a hobby. But since my dad passed, I just feel like I need to hurry up. Like, I have to make this shit work ASAP, because I don't want my mom, like, I want to help my mom out now too. I want to be able to, your mom, here's a check to pay off the house. Hey, here, I need to want to get to that level of shit, dog. And I'm not going to do that working where I'm working at now or forever. It's just not going to be possible.
You just graduated. I'm so happy. Proud of you. I just see the whole different you today. I don't know. I just like, I'm admiring you right now. It's like, wow, that's like, this is what I want to hear.
But this is me, Fabian. But like, you have to understand, like, this is a show, and I put up a big character a lot of the times. Like, right now, there's no character. This is right. It's not Chris X Matt. This is Chris.
Right.
But a lot of times,
but I like that Chris though.
Yeah,
but you just have to manage a little bit, like,
you have to balance it better.
You have to balance it better. I mean, you're an amazing guy, like I always told you, but you just have to, manage it. Because remember, you told me, why do you have to wait for Marissa? It's because I was scared of you sometimes. It's terrifying.
But see, like, you say things like that, and like, I don't feel like I've done anything to you for you to feel like okay, Chris just don't like me. If anything, baby, I think I'll fuck with you heavy. I don't know if you need me to say it in order, because I think you're that type of person. Like, you need people to say it so you can be like, okay, he does like me. But I feel like what my actions is like, bro, I prefer you. Like, if someone came right now and said, yo, I want to be on the podcast, Fabian, I'm like, nah. I'm going to say no, because you already showed me a loyalty from the beginning. I'm that person. I know what you contributed to the show, Fabian. I know what you bring to the show. But if you need me to say it, maybe that's where I'm not that person.
I'm going to tell you, that's what I want. I want
you want me to say it.
Yeah, because it makes me feel like, wow, I am actually, like, worth being here. Like, you made me feel like appreciated.
You need that reassurance.
Yes, that's what I like. I don't know about other people, but some people just, that's me. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Because it makes me feel special.
See, and that goes back to what I said earlier about you're not me. So I don't need that. I don't need see all that? I don't need that myself, but you're not me. Like, you're a whole different person. Like, if that's what you need, then shit, every so often I should be like, yo, Fabian, amazing job. You did great, bro. Yes. I need to be, okay. So as a leader, I maybe need to start implementing certain things like that. Yeah. But I know I'm very tough love, bro. I'm very rough. I've always been like that, so it's not like it's brand new, but And this working with this many people too is brand new to me as well. Before it was just, I had my soundboard right next to me, and I would just have a guest, and then it would just be us two, and that's it. And I ran everything the way I wanted to run it. And now it's like, okay, Renee has a personality, his girl has a personality, Eddie has a personality. We all have personalities, and I have, as a leader, to become a better leader, you have to start being able to see how they are, how they react to things, and last week, maybe I fucked up big time when it came to that aspect. But and that's where I fuck up too, though. That I don't be saying how I really feel a lot of the times. I keep a lot of shit bottled in because I always feel like talking is so pointless sometimes if nothing's changing. So even like when I said I need help, and then you guys like, well, you don't say anything, and it's like, okay, I have said things. I'm not gonna say it every week, and if I don't see the action being put towards it, then I just give up. Like I'm like whatever, and then I start getting in my feelings, and I start feeling away. But instead of, like I said, instead of actually saying it again and bringing it up to you guys, I start attacking how I did last episode. I start doing doing that. I start doing all that shit. I start being petty. I start, throwing shit under the bus. I start bringing shit up that shouldn't be brought up. That's because I'm like, no, it's fucked. That's the time we on. Fuck it, let's go then.
And it's like a relationship. We have to communicate, and at that point, we're gonna get in fights, and we're gonna be trying to kill ourselves. But that's when we come down, relax, and we talk about it. Unfortunately, someone just,
Well, to be fair, I think communication is like the worst thing that people have in relationships anyways. Like that's the number one thing. Everyone's we need to improve on communication. So,
and I think because I'm so communicative though, bro, like I've always been so expressive of how I always feel. I'm that person. If I feel a way, I'm gonna say something. But a lot of times I'm able to like, I'm expressing myself to people that I don't live with, I don't see, but I'm seeing you guys on an every week basis. Like it's not like I'm gonna see you today and then okay, cool, I don't care how you feel because I'm not gonna see you till next year. No, I'm gonna see you again next week. And yeah, we have to work on the communication part for sure. Yeah. But I'm just so expressive that sometimes like I don't think everyone else is as expressive. And I express myself in many different ways. Not even just verbally. I express myself through body language. I express myself through facial expressions. I express myself in every aspect. Jokes and everything is like a mechanism, a defense mechanism to me.
But I think how I learn is how the way you talk and how you actually say it and you show it. Like you have to find that like, okay, I'm fucking mad right now, but I have to find like that peaceful, like, hey, you know what, Chris, I gotta talk to you.
Yeah.
Not like, you know what, Fabian, I need to talk to you. And the voice and tone, I mean, when someone talks like that, I'm like, no, fool, you talking to the wrong fucking bitch right now.
Again, bro, I need to work on how I say things.
You know what, and you are doing a great job, and I have to give you props, and you're learning. That's how you graduated today.
¡Hey! Yo soy un hombrecito. All right. Let's get to today's topics. We got a big outline today. All right, let me see if we can get through all these within the next hour and a half or so. Okay, full circle. Life is how do you say it? Cyclical? And is how you say it, right? Cyclical? Cyclical? How do you say it when something goes in circles?
A cycle.
Full circle?
It's a first circle, but it's a
cycle. Like life is cycle.
Cyclical, I think is how you say it.
It's the first I've heard of this term.
Really?
Yeah, me too. I thought it was like a life of cycle. Like,
okay, well, I got this thought came to my mind because just seeing like my grandma's been here the last few weeks, and just seeing her, how it's so crazy how we come in here as babies, right? And then when you become an elder, you're really a child again. Like I see the way she walks, and it's like she walks like if a child's barely learning how to walk. She needs support. Like when you need your crawler. Like when she eats, she makes a mess. She needs us to feed her. Like luckily, I mean, we're lucky that she only got to the point where she needs help bathing. Like she can still bathe herself. She can still get in the shower and all that. But I'm just watching her. I was like, man, my mom's like, it's really her mom. Like my mom's her mom. And I'm just like, it just tripped me out, bro. I was like, that's crazy how life is, bro. Like you come in as a child and you leave as a child.
But you imagine those people that are like living in like homes and everything, and they're like treating them horrible.
Yeah. Because I can see how it can get annoying.
Yeah. And you have to have that special character to help someone, because it can be really tough. And some people, I've seen some crazy videos about beating up old people. Like that's just sad.
Yeah.
And and we're all gonna be there one day. And someone told me today, because I was being mean to my the janitor, she's an old lady, and I didn't go off on her, but she was blowing away, and I told her, "Hey, mija, no hagas eso. Tienes que hacerla de este lado porque se va a ensuciar." I was just, and she's like, and one of the supervisors like, "Don't be mean to her. You're gonna be like that one day." I'm like, I'm not gonna be like that one day, because I know that I'm learning right now, and I have common sense. I'm not saying she doesn't, but I kind of felt bad. Like, I didn't scream at her, but I was just, like.
Bro, when you get to that age, you're not even gonna remember what you thought about at this age.
You know what? I thought about that, and I think that I hope I don't make it. When I, at that time, like I'm already like, okay, I'm morí, like I'm good.
You know how many times, like, since I'm witnessing it, right? Because my mom always tells me things over the phone how my grandma is, but I'm witnessing it right now, and misplacing money, always like, oh, perdí dinero. And yesterday she got a haircut, right? She goes, I think I tipped her the $50 bill.
Who, your grandma or your mom?
My grandma. And my mom goes to their purse, ¿qué es esto? And she's like, oh, pues ya se me olvida, Pati. Like, just little, like, bro, so quick how she forgets things, right? And I'm just like, man, imagine getting to
Are you scared?
Yeah,
my question is, are you scared to like be old by yourself, or like, are you like?
I'm scared to need help. I'm so independent. I'm so like doing myself that eventually you get to the point where you can't do it yourself.
I'm scared too. I'm terrified that.
Like my grandma, like she can barely lift up her mano, right? And it's like you can't even grab nothing off the top of the. Even she told us like, oh, can you put my flan on the bottom because I can't reach? And it's like little shit, like the simplest of things. It's like wow. Like she cannot cook no more because she has to constantly be grabbing onto something.
Yeah.
She can't extend her arm too much either, so she can't be doing all the huevos revueltos and all that shit. So I'm like, wow, like that scares me more needing the help. And this right now too, I'm getting older, bro. I'm not growing old with someone, so that's why, like, and not having because if you have the money too, you can pay for the top of the line service, top of the line retirement home to live at. You can. It'll be easier.
But money's not gonna. I mean,
but like,
it will help you.
If my grandma didn't have my mom, like, what the fuck's gonna happen to her? Her two sons don't want her.
Like my grandma, she's in Mexico right now, and I think I talked about this before that she's in Mexico. They made a room for her, and she's literally locked up.
That's crazy.
It's like
crazy.
When I went to see her, it was just like, how did this happen? Like, my uncle's always bitching to my dad, to my other uncles, like, manda dinero, send money, we need to, like, dude, like, it's not that expensive. She just isn't sure, and, and she eats her for food and everything.
Yeah.
She wears the same dress, and sometimes when I went to see her, she has everything packed already, and she says that, oh, I'm ready to leave. And, like, and I told my abuela, ¿dónde vas a ir? ¿No vas a ir en un lugar? It's like, voy con ustedes. I'm like, no, I mean, it's just sad.
You know, I asked my grandma, like, because my grandma's just turned 90. I think she's 90 this year or 91. And I asked her, like, is she scared of anything? And she said, dying.
Have you ever talked to her about death? Like,
she's scared of dying.
Like it's weird because talk to her about it. Like, just make her feel comfortable.
But I think at night, like, I don't know if this is common with a lot of elders. You guys have elderly people in your family or no? Not like that old? Yeah? Like, I don't know if it's common or not, but she don't sleep at night. And my mom thinks that she don't sleep at night because she's scared. Like, obviously the nighttime is more scary. Because all day she's sleeping on the couch. Like, she gets her sleep throughout the day when she be napping. But at night, I'm witnessing it. I hear every day she wakes me up early in the morning because her getting up is not quiet, right? Her getting up is get the walker. She's bumping into everything. Her dragging her feet. So I'm hearing her. I don't have a big house like that, so I can hear it. But she don't sleep at night. My mom thinks it's because she's scared that she's gonna die in her sleep.
But have you ever talked to her about it?
I mean, I haven't not in depth, but I've asked her like, if she's scared of dying, and she goes, yeah, like she don't want to die yet.
I think you should talk about it to her, like one-on-one, and just find out like what's
maybe she's
going.
worried about something.
Yeah, she is.
Because
you need to talk to her.
I don't know what it is, but at that age, like you lived a long time already. You witnessed a lot of things, and like to beat COVID, bro, like she was about to go to hospice. Like I don't know if I told the story yet or not, and if I did, I'll stop. But it was my dad, my mom, and her that ended up in the hospital. Wow. All at the same time. They're in the hospital, and my grandma was already. They gave us a notice that she was gonna go to hospice, so basically she was dying. And some spiritual shit in me just says like my dad left he sacrificed himself to keep my mom good and her good.
Wow.
That's how I look at it too, because my grandma, like, bro, she's healthy as fuck. I'm looking at her and it's like, yeah, you're old, you can barely walk and all that stuff, but she's still, she looks bright. Like, she don't look like she's dying anytime soon.
I saw her and she looks great.
That's what I'm saying.
She's just in the walker. Like,
she still looks coherent and everything too. So,
bro, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it's either that or also like she hasn't made her peace yet with everybody.
You think so?
Because my sister-in-law's father, when he passed away once.
Wait,
he
what?
came back, and he woke up.
He passed away once.
Once, and then they revived him.
Oh shit!
They managed to revive him, and he said that he couldn't leave yet. And I guess, like, you know how some people have certain experiences, but one person, he said that he did see something when he was dead, and kind of like giving him like, here, this is your second chance to make things right with everybody. Make your peace. And then you can move on. And when he did pass away, he made his peace. He did his will. He talked to everybody. He made up with his ex-wife, which is my sister-in-law's mom. Everything. So he was kind of like in paz, you know, like.
He died right after?
The only sad part is that he never really got to see my dad, because my dad, you know how we have to take care of him. And I understand in that aspect I understand even your mom, because my dad can't speak, but he still acts like a kid. Yeah. He acts like a literal child sometimes. So it's hard. And my mom has that patience, but I don't. Because I'm like, I'm mentally like, I've dealt with this for like 2 years now, 3 years now. So like, I kind of want to live my own life. And like, I tell my mom, I was like, I want to have kids myself so my dad could see them too. I want him to experience my life.
So what's stopping you right now then?
Huh?
What's stopping you right now?
Because I haven't moved out. Because I need money, and we're struggling with that aspect of money.
Come to OB Studios. Wow.
It's a struggle, because my brothers are taking care of the rent, and right now they're even they're struggling because they have their own bills.
Yeah.
And our rent, on top of that, I pay the utilities. And that's a struggle. And I tell him that, and he knows, and I cry about it, because it's like, I don't want us to end up kind of homeless, even though I know we're not, but no, you're not. It's that thought of like,
yeah, it's a scary thought.
It's a scary thought.
I mean, I was homeless at one point, and it was fucking horrible.
Yeah, but you're homeless by yourself. This is a whole family.
No, yeah, but just, I mean, I understand that, but like, it's crazy because I had no job. I had, you know, like I had nothing. And imagine having a family, like, fuck, I'm seeing my siblings, and it's like, I can't help you. Like, it's just so hard.
Like, you feel hopeless. Maybe like having that one-on-one talk with your grandma, maybe she hasn't made her peace with her own kids.
I think that's what it is. That's the only thing I could think of.
So it's like,
you might be the key for it.
Nah, I don't fuck with them either.
Either that or your mom, because she's more like patient. Your mom, so maybe having her talk to her, kind of like easing her in.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised.
You know what? It just time will tell.
Yeah,
but the biggest question is that are you okay to die? Like now, we can say.
Yeah, my mom will make money off me.
Same here.
Like, to be honest, insurance? Yeah. I just got a new policy too.
Me too.
I just got a whole. I was getting ripped off my old policy. We can get into that low key, because I just got a brand new. Yo, I'm paying $29 a month, and if I die, my mom gets $500,000.
I got two of them.
And they come with living benefits.
I got an accidental one and just a regular one too. So if I die now, I think I'm okay. I'm okay dying. And people are like, well, that's being, you know, like selfish of you. I'm like, why?
Nah, 'cause I don't want to die.
I don't want to die, but if it happens, I mean, like, I'm okay. I'm not, I mean, I even told my sister, if I ever get cancer, don't cry for me. Like, I'm going to be okay. And I told her, you're going to be well taken care of. Don't just let it happen. I don't want nobody to take care of me. I don't want no one to, like, you know, like, oh, like, no, a la verga. Ya me voy a la verga. I don't want that.
If you guys had kids, would you say the same thing?
That might
wait. If I had kids, what?
If you had kids, would you have the same idea, like
same mentality?
Well, yes, but no. Like I said, I don't want to die, because I want to be there for my kids. You know, I want to be able to experience them. I want to be able to show them life. I want to be able to give my knowledge to them. But if I did, then, you know, you guys, that's where the generational wealth starts, with a lot of life insurance. Yeah, so like, hopefully you guys can do something with that 500,000. Obviously, it won't be that, because the older you get, it's less money. But
if my kids are older, I'll be okay. But if they're young, we'll obviously be like,
no, it hurts. That hurts, bro. That hurts. That's why in our situation I'm not gonna say better, but my dad didn't have any kids no more. The youngest one was 20 already, right?
Didn't understand what was going on.
And then at the same time, I'm already providing for myself. We're all providing for ourselves, really, right? Like, so we got lucky in that aspect, and we got lucky that we had a dad growing up. We had both a female and a feminine and a masculine side of looking at things, right? We had the tough love from my dad. We had the nurturing side from my mom. Like, that's very important growing up. Like, it's super important. So I'm blessed that I was able to experience that. And now that at 28 years old, I lost them. So like just all that knowledge though. Like my dad was in. I don't want to get too deep into it, but like that was a perfect example, to have. So I can't be mad at it. But now if I pass away, because who knows who's gonna, like, my dad passed before his mom. Like I never in my whole life thought that was gonna happen, bro. And my dad didn't have life insurance. He had whatever the you get from your work, right? That's only 100-something thousand. Like, yeah, it's a lot. It's a good chunk of money, but if you like the whole point of life insurance too is like if you pass to like at least still maintain the lifestyle that you had with that person. So if I pass away, at least my mom with that $500,000, she's able to pay off both houses, and that's what matters to me more. Where you don't have to worry about the rent anymore.
Right.
So she just got her life insurance too because she never had it. And she just got hers as well. And now she's getting her license too. So if y'all need life insurance, hit up my mom's, yo. Hit up my mom,
Congrats,
yo.
girl.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I mean, I don't know if sounds weird what I'm gonna say, but we're talking about how we have insurance and life and everything, and like we die. How about for like dogs? Like they have no. I'm just no. Give me no combo. No, it's just crazy because we're talking about death and everything about like life insurance. Like you're walking by, you see a cockroach. That's kill it. You know what I'm saying? But do we ever thought about it? It's like, hey, maybe we just killed the grandma right now.
You kill what?
We killed the grandma right now. Like, are you gonna have life insurance? Cucaracha? It's just weird that we're thinking like this, but we also there's like dogs and cats and all these weird animals, and they don't have life insurance.
They do have insurance though, regular insurance.
I wouldn't even get that for my dog, to be honest.
No, I'm saying like, my dog died. I'm gonna get like $500.
I know.
Do bereavement.
I mean, that would be
That's
fire,
crazy
though.
how we just think about
Pebbles die already. I'm trying to cash in.
Cash that insurance right now.
I don't care if it's 50,000. Like, fuck it, right?
Let me kill a dog.
I paid $300 for you.
But isn't that crazy that we don't have that for animals?
No, it's not crazy.
That'd be crazy. Interesting shit.
That'd be kind of useful though because they're emotional animals too. You get attached to them, so that would be.
I'll be shocking. Like later on in the future, like they'll have like pet insurance for like when you die. Like, it's emotional dog. Here's
that's coming. That's
10,000 or some shit like that. That'd be crazy.
I look at Pebbles right now and I'm just like, why don't you like pass away? Like, what's wrong with like why won't you let go? Like, cause I'm being honest,
happy outside.
I'm not letting go of her.
She's not ready. I think I was gonna mention that earlier. I think she has a reason why she's still around, and she needs to know something's okay, and then she can pass on.
She's gonna die when I get a girl or something.
I
can do this more already.
It's like I'm dead.
Cause that's my emotional support, bro. Like Pebbles, man. My mom yesterday she told me, she goes, she really loves you, huh, Pebbles? And I'm like, hell yeah. I mean, I raised her. Like, this is my baby. Like, that shit's gonna hurt.
A big dog.
And and I know she's sick. Like lately, I've been giving her arthritis pills, so she's been getting up a little bit quicker and shit. But like, I've been looking at her like, what are you holding on to? Like, what, Pebbles? Because when I tell people, even the age for a husky, huskies only go up to like 10 years?
13.
13.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be 12 next year.
Wow.
So she's getting up there. My other dog that we just put down last year, because she was already también like she had ingrown nails they grew into her skin. She was blind. She was bumping into everything. Her head just boom, boom, boom into everything. And she was 16
years.
16 years. Wow. Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up, man.
It's like Great Danes only live what? 5 years?
Right now, that you said, like the cockroach and all that stuff. Yeah. Have you ever thought, you believe in reincarnation or no?
Yes. I do.
Ooh, that's Buddhism, isn't it? Buddhism? Buddhism?
Buddhism. Okay, Marissa.
Buddhism. All you ladies pop your pussy like
That's definitely a Baby G quote. Buddhism. That's hard, though. That's a brand right there, Buddhism.
I do because, there's times when, like, you're, like, enjoying something. Like, the other day we were celebrating my grandma's birthday on Saturday, and my fiance and the sister were there. And they just lost a cousin, and she loved butterflies. And we were just drinking, and they had a little banda and everything. And this random purple butterfly just showed up on the tent, just flying around us. I was like, and then the sister's like, oh, that's that's Sandra right there. I'm like, wow, give me the goosebumps.
What do you think you'd reincarnate? Well, not what do you think? What would you want to reincarnate in your next lifetime? Yeah. Was it another human vessel, another human experience, or you had to pick something else?
I don't. I mean, if I want to think about it, I'll probably be like a bird or something.
That's what I would do.
I just want to like
be free. That's freedom, bro. A bird?
The way birds eat each other is horrifying.
No, well, see, okay, I'm gonna be
It's
specific. I want to be a bald eagle, like the highest one on the food chain. The ones that oversee everything that be flying.
I mean, I also had peacock.
What the fuck?
They're so pretty.
Yeah, that's it. I would pick either that or I would want to reincarnate into a dog that's super domesticated and they just love the fuck out of them.
That'd be pretty cool.
I want to be like on the little bag and everything. Like, take me
like
with you everywhere.
Like a little Yorkie?
I guess. No, the little Frenchies. I'll do a little Frenchie instead. It's more masculine.
Yeah.
There was a poem that I overheard in a podcast. It basically mentioned like based on how you were in your past life. Like, let's say you live this fabulous rich life because you earned that in your previous life. So in your previous life, you're like super poor. You didn't know. You kept thinking about it, manifesting it, and when you pass on, you end up getting that lifestyle. That
actually makes me think, when I think about reincarnation, because the lifestyle I've had this lifetime, bro, like to me, it's not perfect, but man, it's up there. Like I never had to struggle, never had to worry about nothing, bro. I always had everything, in my hand, and it makes me wonder, like, what, like, did I get? Because I think reincarnation is based off karma. So I feel like whatever you put out into this world during this lifetime,
universe.
it's gonna benefit you next lifetime. So if I'm a shitty person this whole lifetime, then I think I'm gonna reincarnate to like an ant or something, right? Like something that can get killed so quickly. Or a dog that's always getting beaten.
Do you think
or
also
like abandoned?
Works when someone gets a heart transplant? That is also the same thing.
That's a good.
Because if you ever think about it, there's people who get a heart transplanted and they want to like see if they have the same love. It's just weird when I've seen things like that.
That's tricky because I think your soul and a heart is like two different things.
Right.
And I think we're
I think I've seen so many movies.
I think we're energy. Like, I really, I don't want to get my spiritual bag too heavy, but I think we're all just energy, right? Like, the energy lives forever. That's why I do believe that, you die, but your energy don't. That's why you're able to feel, like, I'm able to feel my dad still. I'm able to feel certain people that have passed away. You can still feel them, and I think that's why it's been so hard for my mom to like throw away my dad's clothes, because she like just the smell
and the attachment that you have for that.
Yeah, she knows she eventually has to do it, but right now she's just like, nah, I'm not ready to do it. And I'm like, Mom, no one's telling you to do it. It don't bug you. You don't have to do it, but
just because everyone else does it doesn't mean you have to do it.
Yeah,
it's like I have stuff from my brother from school that I still have, and I'm like, and I look at it, I'm like, I'm never gonna throw this away. But I throw my shit away. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Is it hard for you to look at like pictures of your brother and all that stuff, or no?
No, it's not.
I till this day I hate looking at pictures of my dad because I just get so weak and start crying.
That's when you have to reverse everything. Reverse everything. Think how great that person was, how amazing that person did, how that person made you feel, and that's when you start having that great power of like.
No,
thank you so much.
Yeah,
but I know it hurts.
All those memories start, coming for sure, Fabian. But then it's like, damn, you're gone though, and that's what hurts. Like, you're really gone. I just played this whole movie in my head. See, when they say a picture's worth a thousand words, that's like real shit. Cause you look at certain pictures, you know how your iPhone always pop up, makes the random ones pop up. Yeah. And I hate when I hate when not hate it, but like I don't like when my dad's pop up because, bro, I have to real quick get out the page because. I start thinking about it, I start reminiscing, I start getting in my feelings, and I don't like that shit, bro. I hate feeling like weak.
You should just embrace it. That's what you have to do. As much as it hurts you.
But I'm running from it too.
But you can't though.
I know I can't,
it's
but
gonna always pop up until you finally decide to, you know what, let me just embrace it and just stop and think and just work on yourself. When you do that, I guarantee you everything's gonna look way better on your side.
I'm sure.
It will. It's just you have to just.
But I get weak, and I don't, as a man, I don't want to get like, I'm not trying to make it like, oh, my man's not gonna be tough, blah blah blah. But yeah, as a man, it's like it just bugs me to feel weak. And like my mom has my dad on her screensaver, right? So every time she gets a text, my dad pops up. Like his face big as fuck on the screensaver, and I told her, like, Mom, how can you, like, that doesn't bug you? Doesn't it get you more sad? And she goes, no, like I love seeing him, still. And I'm like, I totally get that, but man. And when I watch videos, it's even worse. Just hearing his voice, oh man, bro, that gets me so fucking.
I think your
weak.
Mom already went through the process and she'd accepted it already, and I think you haven't. And that's
I don't think I have either. I really think I run from it.
And you stop running.
Different.
Huh?
I grieve different.
Yeah.
And I quote from Kendrick.
Yeah, I grieve down. Facts. I grieve different. The other day I had a breakdown in the shower.
Wow.
Yeah, and like probably a few weeks ago when I'm just like, my dad came into my mind. I was like, you're really gone though. Like, that's so wild. Like, mom over here, like grandma's over here, and I you know, I'm with the person that gave you life, and like you gone, like you really gone.
After crying, how did that make you feel?
Well, yeah, you know, how do you say it? Te desahogas in Spanish. Yeah.
Desahogas.
But I started just thinking about like, I saw you take your last. I saw him leave, bro. Like it hits so different. It hits so different, bro. I saw when they took the tubes out of him and he was trying to grasp for air, and like, bro, that shit was crazy. And I think that's why I get so sad, because that's the last memory I have of him. And that shit kills me, bro. Every time I think about that, I'm like, damn.
That's why, like, when my dad had home health coming in, one of the nurses was talking to me, and he was like, if, you know, like, if ever it happens to go in cardiac arrest, make sure no one's not there, because it's completely traumatizing, because everyone's on them, like pushing.
We were
like,
doing that, yeah.
Doing all that, putting all those tubes in. Like, it's traumatizing. It could traumatize anybody, and you got traumatized with that.
Bro, super. And that's why I think I get so weak all the time. Because I was the weakest one, too, when it came to that. I couldn't be there the whole time. I dipped. I was so mad. I was so mad at life, bro. And shout out to the second oldest, you know, one comes after me, my brother Mark, because he was the one that was there, like, because my sister was going crazy, my mom's going crazy, you know, and my brother was the one that was like, yo, like, you know, chill, like, he was crying too, but was like, because they were doing what she was saying, they were throwing themselves onto him, like, trying to bring him back, trying to hold on to him, and
it was time for him to.
We experienced that as a family, you know. My mom was in there, all of us were in there, and to go from that to go to the other hospital my grandma's at and break the news to her, oh my gosh, bro. Oh my God. Hardest day of my life. January 11th, 2022. Hardest day ever that I've ever dealt with and experienced. That shit was crazy. I don't want to get us sad, but fuck.
Yeah.
And stop talking about my dad too.
What are you talking about? That was behind the scenes.
I want to give a big shout out to my guy Pierre, because he called me and he told me, since I've been talking a lot about my dad, that, you know, he's reached back out to his dad, and, you know, trying to make peace with him and all that shit. And that shit made me feel so good, because I don't ever, my intentions aren't for people to call, you know, link up with their dads, but I guess the way I speak so highly of my father and the way I'm always bringing him up, you know, inspired him to, you know, to make peace. And I told you know, Pierre, I was like, and bro, you still have your dad, so yeah, take advantage of that shit.
Yeah.
You know, because I would do anything to have my dad back, but man, that's life.
There's some people too that it's not worth talking to their parents or mom or dad, because they're horrible.
I understand that. I totally understand that, bro. But at the same time, just a simple respect of this person gave you life.
I agree.
You're here experiencing life because this person. I think that's still an honor to carry. Right. Yeah, I'm not saying go be buddies with your mom and dad if they've done some crazy. But
just make peace with that person.
Some shit is unforgivable. For sure, 100%. Some shit that parents might do might be unforgivable, but you're always gonna have that desire in you to like, everyone wants that love from their parents, bro.
Of course.
You know, so at the same time, yeah, it probably gets in the way. Nah, fuck that. I'm never gonna say sorry. I didn't do nothing. I get it, bro. Some parents are crazy. I get it, but we also have to understand that they're human beings as well. We don't know how they grew up, and yes, you shouldn't do the same things their parents did to them, so they do on their kids. But sometimes you can't help it. It's all they know, bro. That's all they know. You know, so that's why I look at my mom. Like, my mom, you know, she tells me stories about my grandma, and it's like, damn, like she was that mean. But my mom's still the one that always gives her money, always still there for her. You know, and it's sad that my grandma, now that my mom can't give as much money no more because she don't have my dad. Now if my grandma barely comes around, you know, it's just. But my mom still doesn't care, because she goes, that's my mom. She gave me, you know, she always had a shelter for us, always had food for us. No matter how much of a bitch she was always still there for us, and still gave us a life, you know, to a house and everything. So everyone has different perspectives how to look at it. But I think if you have your parents around, at least be cordial with them.
I agree.
You don't have to be the best friends with them, but be cordial with them for sure.
Yeah. Hi, mom. Hi, dad.
All right, let's keep it going.
A crazy topic right there.
Let's keep it going. Fabian, since it's Pride Month.
Oh my God.
What's the worst thing you've experienced being a gay man?
As a gay man?
Yeah.
I think everything. I think me growing up, trying to come out of the closet at that time back in the day, it was just scary. Trying to just be me, and I couldn't because I was scared that I wasn't. I mean, I did get judged because I was gay, and especially my dad and my mom, like they were so against gays, and you know, it was just hard trying to come out of the closet, trying hard to be accepted who I was, and trying. When I did come out, it's like, oh my God, am I gonna like find love? Am I gonna like, you know, all these people talk about like you're not gonna be happy, you know,
you're going to hell,
you're gonna go to hell, like you're never gonna have kids, you know, like it was scary. But at one point, I needed to break that, you know, that negative vibe I was getting from people and just do it. And that's when I just finally just decided to come out. And when I did came out, it was just, I'm not gonna let no one judge me who I am. So the biggest fear I had is to be judged.
But was there ever a certain situation or event that happened to you because you were gay? Like, you know, for example, be at the grocery store and someone just being like, oh, you F word this, F word that, or get out of my face.
Well, at one point when I got socked at the store, talked about that.
You said that last week, huh?
Yeah, I got
socked. You're old already?
I was probably like 19.
Oh, shit.
I got socked. This little small guy came and socked me in my head.
Just because you look gay?
Because I was talking to my sister about like condoms and stuff like that. And somehow he thought I was talking about them or some shit like that. I don't know what would happen. Mm-hmm. This guy came behind me and socked me. He's like, you fucking faggot. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And, you know, I went to like the manager at the store and like, well, there's nothing we can do. I'm like, what the fuck? So that was a good example for me. And after that, like when I hear people call me like, oh, gay, faggot, it doesn't affect me no more because I'm like, I learned from that experience out. A lot of people will not understand who I am. And they're just dumb.
What about like going to like a family event? Like tios or tias going crazy?
I don't give a fuck. I don't care if they judge me.
But has it happened though?
Of course. Like even my aunt.
Like your tío saying something like, no hables con ese joto.
Well, that was my grandpa. My grandpa was like, no seas maricón. And I'm like, ¿qué cabrón? Tú también eres maricón, güey.
Was he really?
Yeah, I would talk shit back to him. Like I would never have.
No, was he really gay?
No, he wasn't. But he would tell me like, stop being so fucking gay. But I was like, I would never let myself because I've obviously learned in so much that it's like, I'm not going to be like, oh, tengo miedo. Like, no, fuck you. Like, who do you think you can talk to me like that? So I've learned a lot the older I'm getting that, you know, there's going to be a lot of people bullying you. There's a lot of people talking shit about you because you're gay and whatever. And it doesn't affect me no more. I just, you know, teach them something well or just walk away.
You know what's crazy, Fabian? Like, if you would have came out 2015 to now, maybe like it would be a whole different story, huh?
It would have been a whole different story.
Been way more accepting, way more easier for you to do.
I would have been a slut.
It's crazy how they try to get religion on you, like you're going to hell. Like I don't know if you hear me chuckle at that shit, but there's an old mentality way. That's of super old. Yeah, it's like so stupid.
There was a coworker that he knew I was gay, and he's like, hey Fabian, after work, can we talk about you? I'm like, well, what do you mean? It's like, well, what you like? I'm like, really? He's like, yeah,
like food,
so
music,
because I was gay.
I like a lot of things.
Definitely. So I told him, okay, I will listen to you, but you're gonna listen to me after. He's like, oh, I can't. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you also have to listen to my side, not your side. So
yeah,
religions, a lot of people.
That shit's crazy.
It's crazy. It's
stupid.
Are those camps?
Stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy how they camps too, like to make you straight. Like really, like it's crazy. It's insane. That's
wild.
Yeah, it is crazy. But it changed a lot now. Everything's so open. Everything's so like accepting now.
Yeah.
And back in the days, it was not. It was hard. But don't get me wrong. Here, if you go to other countries, it's
still bad. Yeah.
It is horrible.
And you're lucky you're in California.
Yeah, because I've heard in like I don't know if it's Africa or Dubai or some shit like that.
I think it's illegal, no?
Yeah, like
Dubai.
It's Dubai, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can like.
Well, because Muslims don't fuck with.
Yeah, it's crazy how. And there's a lot of people like hiding, and they can't go be out in public because they are scared they're gonna get killed. And here in California, it's like that's why blasted all over.
That's why sometimes I don't understand why just even straight people they can't just be cordial with gay people. Like, bro, don't because you talk to a gay person don't mean you gay.
I think my opinion is they're just scared and they're scared they might like it.
Really?
I feel like that's weird. That's sometimes how I think.
I mean, I'll be honest, Fabian. I think there is a
curious.
No, a limit to
how
gay people interact with straight people, right? Because like with me and you, like I wouldn't just be like, hey, Fabian, let's go on vacation together. Because to me, it's like, what really do we have in common to go on vacation together? Even the way you're trying to party, the things you're trying to do might be different, a whole different, from what I'm trying to do.
You know, I have
don't think so?
No, I have straight friends that, I mean, yeah, I fuck around, like, we talk shit, like, gay shit or straight or vice versa, but I would never make you feel uncomfortable. But
what do you do with them, though? Like, you guys go shopping together? You guys go to eat together? Or it's always, like, another person, too, that, No,
I've gone, like, with my friends, like, to the store. Hey, bro, let's go. Man, fuck it, let's go. We have nothing else to do. Like, if I was straight, like, what do you with your straight with homies? Hey, let's go to the movies, let's go eat and whatever. Let's have a beer. But I'm just saying.
I'd rather go with a girl.
Well, I'm just saying,
I get what you mean.
But I would just like, like, fuck it, let's go. It doesn't mean I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with him, or I'm just like, no. There's still a balance of respect that you have to give that person. There's still a boundary
for sure. There's still a
like if me and you're like, hey, let's go eat. Like we'll just talk about just life and like how's your mom, or your grandma, or vice versa.
Yeah. See,
so a lot of people are scared.
Going out to eat is something simple, right? I'll go do that with a gay person, but I'm saying like I want to say names so bad. I want to use an example from work. But I would not go to a different continent with someone gay if I'm straight. I would not go on a week because we have nothing in common, dog.
But wait. But just to clarify this, you're not a homophobe. Just to make you're not.
No, bro. You wouldn't be here.
Right. But I think like if I've gone to like with a group with straight guys and I'm like, oh, let's go to a gay bar. I'm like, no, fuck it. Let's do whatever. It's just.
But it's a group. It says a group.
Well, an example.
Just one on one. It's a little weird, a little bit. Because that means that guy kind of has something for you, low key. Nah. And a lot of straight dudes out here.
Am I blind? Because I don't see it like that. No, I don't see it like that. Absolutely not. Like, hey, Chris, let's go Cancun. And we'll do some excursions.
No, I'm not going to Cancun with you, dog.
No, but I'm not. No, don't think about it like just weird. Like, fuck it, let's just go have fun and like let's go travel the world and be buddies.
Maybe I'm not there yet.
No, there's people out there who are intentionally want to fuck with straight men because they think it's hot.
And there's a lot of straight dudes that are gonna do it low key.
Fuck back,
they're down.
Do it. But for me, there's a boundary. I'm like, nah, dude. Like, I prefer your friendship than just fucking around. And I feel like, dude, like it's just weird being with you, like talking to you.
And then
again, every gay man is different. Every straight man is different.
Yeah. Because a lot of straight dudes also think like because like okay, say straight like you're talking to me, a straight dude might think like oh he like you're trying to get at him because you're talking to him. It's like bro, no, he's still a human being.
Yeah.
Regardless if we work together or not, like he's still a human being. Like he talked to me. I'm not gonna be like who are you talking to because I'm not gay and I don't give a fuck, dog. I really don't.
Yeah, just a lot of people think weird. It's weird. Like it's not a big thing. Like just. Let's go out and have chill.
Yeah. And like a good movie to watch that's for LGBTs, bro.
Is it good?
It's
so good, bro.
I really wanted to watch it, and I forced him to watch it with me.
So it's one gay guy, one straight guy.
No, they're both gay. It's kind of like
I gotta watch it.
It's like the movie like Neighbors and some other shit. I didn't want to see it because I didn't want to see too much like gay shit, but that shit was so funny, bro, and had a good story too.
Well, gay people are funny though. Like I think gay people are some of the funniest people on earth.
This movie addressed that though. Like there's like some gay people can be stupid because they push things too far, kind of forcing things to do. They mention that a lot in there, and it's like they're very open about why people kind of hate gay people, like how they perceive them. And this movie's like so chill about it. It's like. Not really about that.
Don't get me wrong. There's some gay people out there who are intentionally want to do fucking crazy shit that it makes me or other people who are normal, I guess, look bad at us. Like people, it's like I'm not mentioning names, but but when they're in public, like fuck, like that looks bad on me because I was a cool person, but people hate me because you're gay. Fuck you. Faggot?
Yeah. See, it's not that deep to me, to be honest.
Like
whoa, pause.
So again, it's different. It's crazy.
Just watch that movie though.
I'm gonna watch it.
What was that movie called?
Bros.
Bros.
What was that movie that won the Oscar that was all big with Timothy Chalamet? That was you know who Timothy
Bones and all? No, wait, no.
No. It was a gay movie. Call Me by Your Name, I think. Call Me by Your Name.
Oh.
Call Me by Your Name. It won like Oscars and everything. Yeah.
Moonlight did too.
Moonlight did too. And see, like, and that's when I start thinking about agendas and shit, right? Like, look at Timothy Chalamet blew up after this movie, and I guess in that movie he's doing some.
This one's pretty good as well.
Bones.
phones
and
and all.
all's pretty good.
I think Timothy Chalamet. I think his catalog's pretty fire though. Like, have you seen Beautiful Boy?
No.
That shit hurt. It was with Steve Carell and him, and he's like a druggie.
Oh,
and like that's always like
on Apple.
It's on Prime.
It's on Prime. Okay,
Yeah.
I
don't have
I've seen
Prime.
it on Prime.
You know how Prime? You know Amazon Prime?
No.
You don't use Amazon Prime to shop?
I don't shop a lot.
Wow.
I just go to the store because I like to see, But if I really need something, I will do my homework and I'll just buy it.
Amazon.
So you're a brick and mortar shopper. You don't go to online.
Yeah, I don't know. Because after I'm like, return it, wait for it. I'm like, oh, it's too much better.
No, it's different now, bro. All the Kohl's you can return Amazon shit to all the Kohl's now.
No, I know that, but it's just, I want it now. Like, if I want it,
Whoa,
I'll
So
go
you
for
want
it.
instant gratification. You don't want to have to wait.
Right,
For it.
I want it
No,
now.
I'll wait 2 days.
No,
I'm like that with clothes. Clothes, I don't like doing online shopping for clothes because I like to see how it fits. I like to go in the dressing room,
Yeah,
put it
me
on,
too.
like okay, this is a fire fit, cop. But I can't do it on the. That's annoying on the phone. Buying shit that don't fit a certain type of way, and then you have to.
Well,
yeah.
You have to buy 2
promote your
sizes.
Amazon lets you do that. They have a program for that,
For what?
where you can buy clothes and you can try them on if you don't like them.
That's true. They have like a 7-day thing. Yeah, but see, you stop to send it back.
So I charge you, refund you.
And I like to shop. I'm not gonna lie. I like going to the store, and going to the fucking racks.
Yeah.
Go to the clearance section. You always find heat at the clearance section, especially the Macy's one. Oh, Macy's got the fire clearance section.
Yeah, but I have so much clothes. It's like,
Same. I love clothes, yo.
like it's
I
to the
really
point
do.
like my closet is full, like all my drawers are full,
Same.
like under my bed.
Same.
Like
I'm about
all
to
these
start-
shoes.
I'm about to start putting shit in the other room closets because I have so much shit.
Like I'm ready to just have a whole room, put all my shit in there. Like it's too much. It's ridiculous how much clothes I have.
Same.
But I gained a little weight, so I'm like, fuck, I can't wear it.
Same. And now that and honestly now is my biggest excuse of why pod, so I need something different every week.
Me too. I have like 5 different outfits in the car. Maybe if I don't like it, I'll wear this one.
That's dead ass, yo.
And I have the whole
That
spray,
ass.
the Downy spray, because it's wrinkled.
Okay. Well, since since we're on the topic of things happening to you while you've been while you're being gay, discrimination type shit. Have you ever been bullied? Like even in school, right? You never got bullied because people might have noticed that you're gay or something's off a little bit.
I don't recall. The only one is the one incident I had with that straight guy. But I've seen people get bullied, and I kind of butt in sometimes, and it's
Yeah.
like, bro, like, stop. An example in high school, I used to take care of these special need kids, and one of them, his name is Edward. Oh my god! And a lot of
Team
people,
Jacob.
oh my god! So he was probably like 6'1". He was really tall, and I think he was Samoan, but he was really like special. And a lot of people will throw pennies at him, and he will run.
Oh my gosh, that's
And
sad.
these kids will make fun of him, and I'm like, I will go up to him like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I will, like, Edward, stop doing that. Like, why are you doing that? Like, and he'll be like, oh my god, Penny, and he'll like made a big old scene. And I will go up to these fools like, are you that fucking dumb? Like, I will go off on these people, and they think like, oh, you take them to the bathroom. And I'm like, dude, like now they were bullying me after. But when you try to do the right thing, it's just sad how teenagers can be so mean and cruel.
Yeah.
But
But it's crazy because like bullying someone when they're just a normal person is crazy already. But when you bully someone that's already special ed and disabled, like that's
That's
crazier,
fucked up.
bro. Like you really do not give a fuck about your karma. You don't want no God points.
that is, especially all those TikToks about, I don't know if they're bullying them, but I think they just don't know. Like, have you seen the little girl with no arms? And like, give me a high five. She has no
No.
arms. I'm like,
Well,
that's
it's more
fucked
dark
up.
humor.
That's more humor, but
Yeah, dark humor.
I don't know, but
You guys ever been bullied?
Yes.
You guys been bullied?
Yeah.
Really?
bad.
Yeah.
Like
Like until you did something or what?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
But you did something
brought
to
a
get
gun to
bullied?
school?
Brought a gun. No, this was in the orphanage. Well, in the group homes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I have a 5 head, I still do. So when I was little, they used to do that shit. So what I used to do,
Stop laughing.
I got
That's
a 5
bullying.
head. Nah, you can
I'm
laugh.
kidding.
I used to be like, which head? Just kind of reverse that shit. I think it was
So wait, you have 2 big heads?
She told us already, dog. Stop. Don't bring it up.
well, no, I got back, but I got in trouble. But it felt good getting back. But then there's a thing where you fuck somebody up and you guys are cool afterwards. You guys become like best
Yeah, you
friends
gotta-
after.
yeah.
It's weird how that shit works. I had that when I was like 7 or 8 years old. So I used to put a bar of soap in a pillowcase and I knew where that fool slept. So I fucking whammed at him for calling me big head. And one of the people that used to take care of us would come in there, but what the fuck happened? Like, oh, big head. And we just kind of duke it out.
shit.
And then afterwards, it'd be like, it kind of forced us to apologize kind of thing. Wow. And after that, we became like really close friends.
Are you still friends with him?
He passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, some crazy shit.
How old are you?
I was 7, probably 7 or 8 years old.
Wow.
I feel like you remember the most bullying time in your moments when you're in elementary school.
Yeah. I mean, it was traumatizing too, right? Or no?
Kind of. Yeah, because once he did it, most of the kids did it too.
Yeah.
And every time we go to eat, like so we're going down to like a little, either if it's a cafeteria or they're bringing food for us, they
you don't want that.
pass by me type shit. Yeah. Like,
you don't want that.
Like give me like big head, this type of shit. And then when Megamind came out, the movie Megamind,
oh my god,
they called me Megamind. So I had enough. So I used to get into a lot of fights and shit. Because I don't know.
But usually people that fight back, they stop bullying you.
Yeah, we become cool after.
Yeah.
They kind of get the idea.
But
like,
do you think that's the right resource to get in a fight to fix a problem, or just walk away?
I think
you have to, bro. You have to.
Sometimes you have to, though.
You have to.
Because in most situations, like,
what are you gonna do? Talk about it? No,
I try.
But I guess I've never been in that situation like you have. Like I just
because if you're not showing them no fear, bro, they're gonna keep fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for me, I see it different.
That's why all these little white boys, they come with the guns and shoot up the schools because they don't know how to. They don't fight back.
They don't know how to address.
They don't know how to fight back too. So it's like, okay, I can't fight. I'm a wimp, so I'm gonna bring this Glock to school and
say less.
Say less, bro. Say less.
Have you ever been bullied before?
I haven't, bro. And I think, you know what? I'm not even a fighter. I'm surprised I've never been punched in my face. I talk a lot of shit.
I think because you have a really strong personality.
That's what it is, though.
Yeah,
I think people are just scared already. So it's like, he's
I'm
cool.
not gonna fuck with him.
Yeah,
even if they try, like you just attack pretty good.
I've never been in a fight either, though. So
I've been in a fight once.
I was a gay fight or a straight fight?
You stupid with dildos or what?
You know you gotta fight like this. You grab their hair.
Girl, what the fuck? No, I mean, I was in middle school, and I mean, it was just like a fight, and that's it. But I just don't
It's always
remember.
middle school.
Yeah,
Mine was at middle school.
I mean, I've seen a lot of fights. It's like, whoa, that was...
Or were you guys the bulliers?
Nah.
Nah.
I wasn't a bully either. You got bullied, Eddie?
Yeah, I got bullied.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
For what?
For my weight.
Your weight?
Yeah, in 6th grade.
What would they say?
Oh, just they just call me fat, and then I've always had.
You're bigger. You were a husky.
I was husky. Yeah,
I was husky too.
Oh, I got to see that picture.
I had chap noose and everything. Look crazy.
No, I mean, yeah, no, something I got picked on. I would say probably sophomore, junior year too. So
how did you handle it, or you didn't?
You just ignore
you
it.
fight. Aren't you a fighter?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm one of those people. I keep that shit inside until I
you blow
explode.
up.
Yeah. So as far as fighting, let's see. I got in a fight from 5th grade every year. I had like one fight after.
Word?
Yeah.
No.
The first fight too.
Are you overweight?
No, just other shit like being picked on. But I mean, the one that like stuck the most to me, like I guess. All right, I don't want to get this personal, but whatever. So when I didn't realize about like self-esteem until 6th grade when they started making fun of me, and then I started hitting myself. So yeah,
You started hitting yourself?
hating myself.
Oh.
Hating.
So that's why I used to like be like I guess depressed. I got depressed up until like junior year, and then when I actually went to help for it. But yeah,
Wow.
it caused me to be depressed. Yeah, I did this whole thing about bullying on Ness, and I got made fun of it for it. When I told people like, yo, like you don't think it's a big deal, but it is. Like, and I gave all the examples of Columbine and all that shit. Be like, yo, like these people were pushed to the brink. Like you might think it's just words and shit, but you know.
And it is a big deal because your mind isn't fully developed. You're still young.
Oh yeah.
So like I said, it's traumatizing. That shit stays with you.
But did you ever talk to your parents about it?
Not until like sophomore year. Like, all right, if you want to keep it in, that's fine. But it's like kind of dark. I don't like talking about this anymore. But yeah, I tried to kill myself. I tried to hang myself in the
You
bathroom.
told me. Yeah.
So
That's wild.
yeah. So the reason that stopped me was I saw like the image of my little brother and sister because I'm the oldest, and I didn't want them to see that. So that day, like I guess I had the red mark from the belt because I tried to hang myself from a belt. I saw it in a movie, which is obviously a bad thing to say. I don't
want to laugh. What'd you do?
I saw it in a movie.
Wait,
Like,
you hang yourself from where?
in the bathroom, like I tried closing the door and putting the belt, and I hung the belt around my neck. I saw it in a movie that someone tried to do that, so I was like, oh, I could do it, and it was working. And I literally like started seeing like my life flash before my eyes, and I saw like my brother and sister coming home and them crying. I'm like, it's not fair. So I opened the door and like say, but then after that, like I told my parents, and then That was the first time I ever saw my dad cry. Like my dad literally cried and like gave me a hug.
Now,
and it was so it changed me. But yeah, it was all because of bullying. Like not just from being fat, but just like constantly getting bullied and picked on. Like my self-esteem was to the point where I was like, oh, you are worthless, you piece of shit. So like and it strained my relationship with my parents because they're my parents. So they try to be like, oh, like you're this, like you're good and stuff like that. But I'm like, well, you guys are telling me like you're my parents. Like everyone else is telling me elsewise. So like, I don't think so.
That's
so. Wow. Yeah. So yeah. No. Yeah. I've been bullied.
So how do you feel about bullies though?
Oh, I fucking hate bullies. Like that's why I got in fights too in high school because I would defend other people.
What was the last fight that you had?
What was in high school? Like
when he brought the bat out and because the guy the road rage?
No, that was a threat. That was issues. Like no. I mean, honestly, that's probably why I have a bunch of anger issues too. Like
the bullying.
Bullying, yeah, it is all from that shit.
I mean, it has to taint your childhood in a lot of ways, right? Mm-hmm. Like my little brother, not my little brother, but the one that comes after me, like he's the nicest one of all four of us. Like super nice, super nice, super nice. He's the reason I have all this shit in here, to be honest. And
I have to meet him.
He's like compared to me, bro. I'm night. He's daytime. Like we're complete opposite, right? But he's such a good soul. And when we moved up to Victorville, right? He went 1 year to a public school, and then my mom put him in a charter school after that. And he got bullied a lot to where now his whole being, the way he is to this day is because of the bullying.
But it's so sad that you have to go to bullying to be that person.
He can't wear red no more because even the school, there was a time because there was a lot of blacks and Mexicans at the school, and then they had the Bloods and all that stuff. So they took my brother into the office because he thought that he wore red because of that he was part of the gang shit. My mom's like,
I had the same.
My mom's like, look at him, like, look at his record, look at him, like, does he like? Not to say only black people gangbang and all that stuff, but like, look, if you saw my brother, bro, the sweetest looking person is like, you thought he was gangbanging, like with the record clean as it is, like.
It's just people are so judgmental, man.
And my brother has not worn red since then, bro.
Wow. He
hates wearing red because it just reminds him of how he got took into the office.
In the situation, yeah.
But he was always getting teased, bro. Like he would fake being sick to not go to school type shit. It was sad. And then I was young at the time, so to me it's like, Mark's not being a little girl, like just go, But now I'm older, it's like, damn, that really fucked with his whole psychology of his mind.
That's fucking crazy.
Got fucked up. So this day, bro, he's very affected by it. He's the only out of all four of us. He's the one that's more timid, more to himself. He's well mannered, like he's super clean. No, he's right after me.
Wow,
the second oldest.
Wow. But I mean, keep in mind, back in the days, everything was like fucking horrible. Now everything's somewhat different.
Man, yeah, that shit would not fly today.
No, would that be like, I'm suing you?
Honestly, like not too long ago, you heard what was happening at the King, the school, the school here in Riverside. Mm-hmm. Well, it was this gay dude has been bullying girls.
What the
bro? The videos were on TikTok. They were going, but the Riverside out. Can you try to find that Riverside Alvarez school district? They threw out a letter to all the parents because that school that dude was bullying all the girls. Bro, the videos were on TikTok. This fool was fighting the girls.
Nah.
And this fool was tall dude just beating him up and bullying the girls. And I'm like, what the fuck? So and they finally kicked him out of the school. They put the whole letter out, and it's like, see, that's the times that we're in now. And luckily now they have phones. So you're gonna get burnt out, and then all that hate is different online. All that hate of, there's no way this is happening. Like, bro, he was going into girls' restrooms and beating up the girls, dog.
Wow.
Nah, man, it's crazy. It's a whole different level of bullying. Like I think I told you the joke from that show, This Fool.
What happened?
Did you ever make it that far into the series in the episode? So there's an episode with the uncle, the one that got out of prison, and his nephews are telling him to beat up their bully. And he's all, what does he do? He gives you guys swirlies. He gives you titty twisters.
Yeah.
And then he goes, no. And then he does this. And they shows a meme of like them picking on him, saying like, oh, like I forget the kids' names. Should kill themselves and like stuff like that. And he goes, damn. And he starts laughing. And they go, that's not funny. And he goes, well, no, it's not funny, but this is bullying. He goes, damn. He goes, this is way worse than when I was a kid.
It was worse. That would just push you in the mud and all this bullshit.
Well, yeah, because before it was physical. Now it's mental, and it attacks your whole fucking being.
Yeah, so. People are just like, you send a word, it's like, I'm suing you, or like, it's just intense.
That's different, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Fucking people are getting crazy now. That's crazy about the gay guy beating up the girls.
That's
just something.
How long did that go on? Was like the school afraid to do something because they were afraid that it was going to be considered like, oh, he's gay, so we're.
Oh, it was a transgender too. Yeah, it was a transgender. That's why he was going to the girls' restroom
and beating up.
Has been assaulted a girl after exposing his genitals and spitting at a girl in the girls' locker room, according to the student witnesses. Click on the first link.
Do you know what I'm imagining right now is the fact that they were making.
Okay.
Oh my, there's a video too.
Yeah, he was saying there's videos. But...
Disable it. Yeah. I'll go. Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if the school was afraid to act because of the fact that he was transsexual. They didn't want to see it. Like,
probably.
Bro, look at that! Look how little the girl is.
Oh my god.
Y'all need to move me. I can't see shit.
I'm sorry.
I'm moving. I know we talked about it.
He looks like a dude. Sorry,
bro. See, like,
wow,
bro. This is one of. I think there's 3 videos, and eventually they had to put a letter. They sent a letter out to all the district.
Holy shit, that was intense.
Let me see if there's a.
What was it? Whoa. Not that. I mean, what was his rationale for bullying? Why was he bullying him? Did he have a reason?
I mean, it has to have a reason for it.
Well, no, I mean, there has to be like I said, I got bullied on for like being fat and shit. But
I mean, do you think the girls were telling him you're trans or whatever? And that's
that's what I'm saying. Like, was it reverse bullying or what?
Yeah, because we probably going to the restaurant like, you don't belong in here.
Yeah,
you're still
and that's why
it's either that or the girls could get uncomfortable too because they're in high school.
Yeah,
that's a man.
I'm sorry, but that was a big man.
And it's so funny because I got bullied, not like that, but he wasn't transgender. He was a jock. But
wait, a straight jock bullied you?
I feel like because he liked her. It was like that weird.
But he hit you or what?
No, I hit him.
So you were the bully?
No, he kept bullying me because I kept wearing sweaters, and he was saying like, "Oh, you cut yourself, huh? Like you're emo and blah 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 blah." And now it's so funny because now emo is getting sexualized, like e-girls and shit. But I literally grabbed my folder and I slammed it on his head. Like straight up, like went like that.
Folder too, huh?
I had a fat folder, so like I went like that, and the teacher didn't really stop it because she knew that it was going on, and I think she was waiting for me to kind of break.
She's probably like, "Yeah, that's right, girl, kick his ass."
They sent us to the counselor. I was let go because I never see the counselor, so they were like, "I don't know why it was me of all people."
But just question: did you ever like? Instead of violence, you were like, "Hey, can you do me a favor and stop bullying me?"
I kept ignoring.
That never works.
That's
what we say. It don't work.
It never works.
I think. I mean, I don't know. Just everybody's different, and I think I would have done like.
Well, that kept going on a lot.
I thought you get bullied more if you said some shit like that.
To be fair, I don't think like because you've had the.
My mentality is a little more. I'm not saying anything like.
Well, no, I don't know how to say this, but like, you have the right mentality that you won't bully somebody. So I think that's why you're expecting like, well, no, what if
a civilized conversation?
Yeah, and it's just like, no offense, but like
that shit don't work.
And it's
like we've said, not everybody's wired that way.
Can I talk to you about it? Like,
well, no, like I mean, I just
what are you talking about?
I just think it's just the way your brain is wired. Like you're a rational, common sense person, and unfortunately, the whole fucking world doesn't.
Yes, so, and I would just say it once, and if not, like, well, fuck you, I'm not gonna pay attention to you because you're a fucking piece of shit.
I say you fight. Like if you can't talk, you fight, and then after the fight, you talk after.
But see, my thing is, if I get in a fight, like I'm gonna feel bad. I'm like, fuck, I fucked him up.
Because
like,
you feel like you've gone to the
extreme that I didn't want to, and I'm like, I'll feel bad and. Like I'm gonna go. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like,
but you would still feel bad.
Common sense person.
Thank you.
But you would still feel bad if he's been fucking you up.
Not like. I mean, they're just words. I'm like, okay, you're just fucking talking shit.
Okay, I'm talking about physical bullying. Then.
Now, if it's physical and came and socked me, I will fight back and I won't feel guilty because I'm like, you touched me first, bitch.
Karma, bitch.
You know, like I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Like my brother, like they were like hitting him type of shit, but my brother's not a fighter either. So imagine if
I'm not a fighter, but it just
so you might take it a few days, and then eventually you're gonna have to do something or let's talk about it. You're gonna get socked even more.
No. I will tell you, and if not, then no, I'll just get away from you. Regardless, you come back to me, and bully me. I'm like, don't waste your fucking time.
What do you think is worse, getting bullied through words or through actions?
Action is worse.
Actions.
Physical bullying is worse, right? The mental bullying.
Yes.
It's way worse. It's way worse in Asian cultures, like in Japan and Korea and Chinese. It's super when they're getting bullied. it's so bad because I think in Korea you could get away with a lot of stuff. You can't go to jail until like you're 13 or 14.
Wow.
Like that's the lowest. And until then, they could commit any crime.
Commit murder.
They could commit any crime. They could be stealing cars. They could be running people over. They could be like beating people up. They won't know. They can't do anything because you know why? All they get is a slap on the wrist.
So they'll let it go if you're 13. There's nothing you can do about it.
So as recently it was 14. If you're 14, you committed a murder, then I think you'd still get away with it. So people like 13 years and under would commit murder, hitting people with their cars and shit, stealing cars.
Well, obviously they'll tell them go kill him and I'll give you like some money or some shit.
Because they need to have the mentality of like, oh, we're just sending them in the detention center. But even though the detention centers are super nice, because they think, oh, it's their first offense or there's several offenses, they're still going to grow and they want them to be part of society.
Yeah. Right.
But that doesn't work that way. Not everyone works that way. You know, it's either you get fucked up in the head and you stay like that. But some people actually do. And some people actually are the bullies and they end up being like nurses. It's like...
Or cops.
Did you hear about...
they become pigs for sure.
Did you hear about those... what was it? They were 12 and 13. They were in a car pursuit and they crashed into a wall.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that.
That was yesterday. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
There has to be a statistic about that, huh? Like what bullies end up being when they get older.
Yeah.
But you're asking yourself,
cops have to be like number one.
Where are the parents at?
Like I said earlier, bro, what if their parents were the bulliers too? A lot of kids reflect what their parents are.
Yeah, that's like the kid that I fought reflected on because he came from a home. He reflected from his dad.
Wow. So that's why he came here. See, and then when you go, imagine you being the bully at school, bro. But then when you go home, you're the one getting bullied.
But now,
psychologically, that's just fucking with you.
But now it's changing because I sent them currently a TikTok where it was like a news report that they're trying to pass a bill saying that if the teacher sees you not really looking good, kind of like in a bad mood, they send you to the counselor, and depending on the counselor, they could send that kid into a group home without telling the parents. The parents will not have permission. So like if the kid ends up admitting that they're being sexually abused or harassed or something in that kind of spectrum
category,
they could be sent in a group home for a few days, and the parents won't have any say on that. It will be depending on the counselor. If the counselor feels that, okay, we'll send you here. If you're okay with it, then yeah.
But imagine if the kids are lying.
That's what I was telling him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that that could be done in spite too.
Yeah, just I'm gonna get you because you took my phone away.
That's
what she said too.
Well, no, like there's videos like that. Like my school popped up, my high school. I didn't know the teacher, but there was a video of like one of the high school kids beat her up because they took the phone away. And it was like my school. I was like, what the hell? Like people like, part of me is like, is this all from like the 2 years of everyone being isolated that nobody remembers how to like hang out with people? Yeah. But then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know.
So many laws that they can't do, they can't touch. And it's like an example, if a teacher takes my phone, like you can't be doing that's my property.
That's what the girl kept saying in the video. And then she just took like she hit her with the binder and then just got on top of her and everyone's like, whoa. Like everyone's like, what are you doing? And then you hear people in the background, clout. And I'm just like...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, teachers should just get the principal involved. Like, straight up, if they're going to be on their phones, just get the principal involved because it's better them than your own safety.
Right.
Because these kids are insane.
Fucking crazy kids. They're insane.
This is why teachers should kind of get paid a little bit better.
That's how I feel. That's how bullied. When you're getting bullied, that's how you feel.
Oh my god. And I'm seeing the video, it's like is this for real? Shut up away.
Oh man. Okay, so
well, that's bullying for you.
Okay, people that get bullied or just even if you don't get bullied, like how would you prioritize your mental health? How would you prioritize your mental health, Eddie? After going through all that, like, is there anything you did to like get back to being like sane, I guess, or not feeling like that?
I mean, I was forced to take like to think of change now, but it's not Xanax. But I was one of those ones on TV they gave me. Like I remember like the psychiatrist I had. Like, he was a cool dude. Like he He like literally told me like, yo, why you feel this way? And I told him, and then he was just like, and then they asked the basic things like, oh, how's your parents? I'm like, my parents are great. Like, it's not anything in them. It's like, yeah. And so I don't know, but I guess because of the way I am though, like I do prioritize people's mental health. Like that's like, I'll literally tell people like, not so much at this job, but my other jobs before, like when I would see people having like, I'm like, fuck this job. Just like, if your mental's not good, get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, like your mental health comes first. Like I tell it to my mom too. Like my mom, there'll be days when she's like, oh, I don't feel like going to work. Like I don't want to deal with all this crap. And there's stuff some also don't. So just like your mental health is number one. Like, yeah. Like, so that's just how I am personally. I know not everyone's else is like that, but me, I do prioritize mental health.
How do you prioritize your mental health, Fabian?
I think a lot. Before I do actions. And I mean, we all have obstacles in life. And when it comes down to it, I just really think like, I can do this, Fabian. You can do this. And just go through it. And everything's going to be okay.
What I mean by prioritizing though is like, do you take a day off of work? Do you go to the beach? Do you go with your fiance?
Yeah, I'll definitely take a mental health day. That's what I call it. Like I'll just be like, fuck it. I need my day to myself, and I'll go do what I want to do and what makes me happy, and get me back to a sane. And
what makes you happy though? Like, what would be that day that takes your mind off all the shit?
It's cliche. I mean, like
it's not. It's
no. What I like to do, like I haven't done it in a while, but I just like being in nature. So I'll legitimately like I'll go like to like a waterfall place or something, just chill. Like I'm not so much a beach guy, but every now and then like I will go just to sit in the water. Like I don't go in the sand, but I'll go like on a cliff where I can just watch. And just like hear nature and stuff. So.
No, that's facts. Then the noises and everything is very soothing. It's mental.
Mm-hmm. No.
It's not for everybody. I know it's not for everybody.
Everybody's different. Everybody takes a different, like, you know, they go to the beach.
What, you go drinking or what?
No,
I think that's the opposite of what you should do.
I was avoiding it.
I think what I do, like, I don't never think about like, oh, like I'm gonna just do this for myself. I mean, probably go shopping or like buy something that I want. Like maybe I'll buy myself speakers or
treat
like
yourself there.
Treat yourself.
But when it comes down to it, I'm like, I don't want to get in a habit of me buying stuff just to feel better about myself. I don't want to go somewhere just mentally like think about you and your thoughts and everything. And that's how I try to like go over my bubble and just feel better about myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to find I'm not saying it's like a replacement to make me feel better. Mm-hmm. Just think about everything in life in general. And, you know, it's great to go buy something and feel better, but is that going to help me? No, it's not. So everybody has their own different ways how to.
I think I avoid prioritizing my mental health a lot. It's a lot of like lately too. I feel like I'm burnt out. Yeah. I feel like a lot of days I've been having where it's just like I know I need to go do some shrooms or something, where I just like go to nature, like he said. Like I'm big on that too. Like go to the beach, make your feet touch the sand, make your feet touch some grass, maybe like
that whole cliche touch grass thing.
Yeah, go hug some trees, quote unquote, like that shit. Well, my version of hugging trees is smoking some weed.
He likes to roll it up and burn it. You know.
Yeah, and since I haven't been smoking weed, I think that's why I've been so more like uptight too. Cause like the other day, yesterday I smoked, right, and I started watching the video, and I was just like, man, like I don't want this, you know, whatever. But I just started thinking more about shit too. But I started also realizing how I've been acting. I reflect a lot too, you know. So there's lately I just been feeling like very robotish, very robot, routine based, and I think to prioritize your health, you have to just go do whatever makes you happy. You know, shopping makes me happy too. It does, but like I get what you mean. Like I don't want. If you're never happy, well, you're gonna be shopping every fucking
forever.
day. Yeah, you're gonna be shopping every fucking day. I totally get
question. That. That's gonna again. Do you think the shopping thing, you guys feel guilty about it because of the tax bracket? Like, if, let's say that we had where the tax bracket is ideal, where like, oh yeah, me splurging for one day ain't gonna cost me nothing.
Yeah, girl, there's plan payments you can do with no interest. So I'm good with that every week. $5 here and there, good.
This guy open up a new credit card every time you shop. Open up a new credit card.
No, there's actually like plans out there like you can do like
Klarna.
Yeah. Hey, don't get. I've done that. That's just the best. It's like, I can only pay half of it today. I'm like, cool.
Klarna clutch. I ain't gonna lie.
Bomb.
But how do you guys prioritize your mental health?
Sex. I'm kidding.
Hey, I mean, going to the zoo.
Some people, if you got it like that.
I mean.
Recently we went to like Universal because I was kind of drained of extra work time, just going to work, the same routine. So it's like having a day too where you could just have fun.
Yeah.
Especially with that new Nintendo World. in Universal.
Fire?
That was
That shit
so
fire?
fun.
Fire.
Damn, I need to go.
It's also
they have Harry
draining,
Potter
too.
World too now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go. I haven't gone since.
No,
both
you have
those
to go
opened.
to Florida. The Universal.
That's something we
Florida.
gotta do.
That is.
That's the one that has
SNLS
the
trip.
dragon, huh? The dragon.
SNLS trip.
That's amazing. That
I'm
was
rooming
like,
with Eddie.
how about me, bitch?
Yeah, I feel like, especially.
We'll just get separate hotels.
Turn it into Miami after.
Chill. 4-hour drive. And Tampa, like 2 hours away. Tampa lit too.
Never been Tampa.
Tampa hard. No, see that's good. Yeah, I think we have to. You guys are lucky. You guys have each other, just because
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
In a relationship, we get to do a lot of irresponsible
Yeah.
shit before we start getting responsible. You get me?
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So we do like movies every fucking week, you know, and a lot of
That
fun
yeah,
shit.
you guys be escaping a lot.
But that's good,
I
though.
feel that. Yeah, no, that's good.
That's good. I'm happy for you guys.
Sorry, no lo siento.
Bienvenidos.
My fucking garfo. You know what fucking song been stuck in my head all day? That one song that goes, apple butter make 'em wanna bite. Hey, I just wanna have a good night. Oh, if you don't know, now you know.
What the fuck was that? Just pesos, man. I swear, dude.
Oh man,
Wow.
that's just hilarious, dog. This is hilarious to watch.
¿Por qué eres tan pendejo, hijo de tu chingada madre? No se puede ser más pendejo de lo pendejo. ¿Por qué eres tan pendejo, hijo de tu chingada?
That's gonna be my new job, though. ¿Por qué tan pendejo, güey? Oh man.
I'll be saying that at work all the time. All the time. Parecen pendejos, güey. I do work with pendejos a lot.
Yeah,
I think we all do.
We all do.
I'm talking about straight pendejos.
All right, let's keep this shit going, Fabian.
go.
Okay, the do's and don'ts of watching TV with others,
Oh my God. Get off
or
the fucking
shows,
phone.
or movies, whatever. Get off the phone.
Get off the fucking
Stop
phone.
asking questions.
Yeah.
Watch.
Just fucking watch
Watch
a
it. I
goddamn
haven't
fucking
watched it
movie.
either. I can't answer your question. I
Yeah.
haven't watched it.
Or like they're playing video games. No comment who does, but it's like, can you just play the, if you're going to play the video games, turn that shit off. Like
Okay.
the audio.
Okay.
It's fucking annoying. Fucking annoying.
So the do's. What are the do's? Do's is pick a good show.
Yes. Do is make sure you get a blanket and pillow.
That's
Just
fact.
Relax.
That's fact. Or beer, some drinks, some
Yes.
popcorn
Yes,
chips, right?
yes, and
Yeah.
just
Just
chill.
snacks
Yeah.
for sure. A cuttiture board. How do you say it?
Cootiture board?
Yeah.
Coochie board.
Coochie board.
That'd be fire too.
I mean,
I'll
you'll
snack
have
on
some coochie and watch movie. That's the best for you, right?
Imagine different coochies to snack on.
Ew. And you sniffing that shit?
To taste test? Lick which one?
Scratch and sniff. Fire. What are don'ts then? Don't be on the phone. Don't be asking questions. Don't turn the lights on. Don't fucking turn. If it's dark, if it's dark out, don't fucking keep any lights on.
And what else?
Don't talk while the movie's playing.
Yes.
annoying.
Don't be on the phone, like talking on the phone either.
Well, wait, like in a movie theater or just at home?
Doesn't matter. Just watching.
say
Just watching
both.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
both for sure.
Don't be roncando.
Nah, my pet peeve is
Yeah.
where I've
Oh
showed
my
where I've
gosh.
showed my
I'm
family
not gonna lie, I
something.
fell
They don't pay
asleep and-
attention. No, I'm saying like my thing is like when I'm gonna show you something like you would I tell me you want to watch the show.
And you don't
then-
pay
and
attention?
then you're not invested in it,
Bro.
and I'm like, "What the hell?" Then you're wasting my
I
time
don't
and
even watch
yours.
this shit.
Yeah,
I'm over here picking it for
that's
you.
a pet peeve for me.
Bro.
I don't know, but will you guys watch a movie just because your partner wants to watch it, or you both agree to it?
Ooh, that's a good question.
We both agree.
I would say that if
You
for
have to
compromise
agree on
sake,
it.
yeah.
You never watch.
Compromise. I will
Yeah, you never
compromise.
watch anything that he just wants to watch, but you don't want to watch, or vice versa.
Well, because he tells me he wants to watch a certain movie, and I'm like, okay, then we're gonna watch this movie next time.
But you can't do that though.
So we're compromising a lot.
No, I mean, why? I mean, that's compromise.
That's
That
compromise.
doesn't sound
That's
wrong.
working together.
Yeah, that's partnership.
I mean, if he
don't do
agrees
that with
to
your
it,
I
guys?
guess I'm more open minded. Be like, yeah, I'll do it. But well, maybe you're right. Because in my head, I'll be like, bitch, we're gonna go see my movie next.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what it is. Because I'd be like, if it's something that I'm not interested in at all, I mean, just from an interesting point, I'd be like, okay, well, why do you find this interesting? Maybe. But if I'm not that curious, and I'll be like, no, I'll watch this, but we got to watch something else in return.
Yeah.
The example of that was Bros, because she wanted to watch it, and I was like, I guess what.
What was your pick? Spider-Man. Now you want to watch it.
At that time.
Which one was playing?
I forgot what was playing.
Wait, you saw Bros in the theaters?
Yeah.
Oh damn, you would do wanted to see that shit then. I would have waited for the streaming.
It was us two and
Funny.
some older guy like way below. We were all laughing, like all three of us.
There's only 3 people in the theater?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
You could have
because
just
we
waited
waited
for
a while.
So Today, the website you see for free.
He kept like
Delaying it.
and I'm like, oh my god, let's go watch it. So we left early one time, and I was like, let's go watch it. We have nothing else to do. So he finally agreed. So by that time, it was like,
I guess you compromised.
He was trying to be incognito in the theater. He was like, oh god, nobody's gonna see me watch this
I have a
here.
hoodie on.
and sunglasses and everything. Like no one's there.
Is it a do or don't if your partner wants to start cuddling, kissing, and obviously leading to smashing?
That's hot.
Depends.
It's a don't if what I'm watching I really want to watch.
But I mean, if you're at home, and obviously at home, maybe I mean, I don't know if you're gonna do it in the movie
it
theater.
can happen in the theaters too.
Oh,
They do.
It can
do?
happen.
Oh yeah, I
Some
worked at a theater.
cameras?
I caught
wait.
people when I worked at a theater.
Oh.
Yeah?
The weirdest ones were the slasher films. I caught people.
but
like
obviously
Freddy
it's a
Krueger.
full
Like
crowd,
actually
right?
fucking?
Yeah, like we went because I was an usher, so we went to go clean, and like the credits are rolling, and they're on the full. First of all, they're on the nasty ass.
That's gross,
floor.
yo.
I've seen the
And,
floor.
yeah,
That's
that's
nasty.
disgusting.
It's
And
all
I was just
sticky and
like-
everything.
I think the farthest I would go in the theater, what happens is just get some dome. Just
I don't
Hand
know.
job.
just cuddle over. You're on my shoulder.
Everyone has a kink, so I mean, I get it. It probably was the thrill of like, oh, they're gonna walk in on us or some shit.
But
I
the
don't know.
floor? That's fucking.
I don't know. It was just
nasty.
weird, man. Like,
my ass
like
cheeks are not touching the floor.
They get up, have popcorn in her ass and everything, and a fucking straw up their
Oh, you
ass.
know how many shoes step through there? That's gross.
That's gross. That's
That's
disgusting.
gross.
Yeah.
You might as well go park in the fucking lot.
Would you be
on
doing
the
that?
top.
Fucking in? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. Do
I
it.
never
No.
fucked in the theater, but I'd get some head.
I'll be scared to give.
I
head.
got some titties. I'll finger bang. Yeah, that's simple. That's easy shit. You can stay in your seat. You don't gotta get fully naked.
But you okay if people around you? And
no, for sure. No.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I have to be empty to
No,
be
yeah.
doing that.
You gotta go.
I mean, unless you're slick within
that, or unless I mean, it's a movie that's a lot of
Have you ever
lot of
done that?
action.
no.
Have you ever? Well, do you want to try it? Not with me, obviously, but with your man.
No shit.
I like how that had to be clarified.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. I mean, will you do it?
I've teased them here and there.
No, like tell them, like
But-
just
She be
watching the
playing
movie.
with it.
You know what?
Play
Yeah,
with
she
it.
does all the time, dog. But I'm so invested in films. I'm like, we can do the shit after.
No,
That's what I feel you.
Just try it. Just
Well,
try it.
I
And
do
next
it
time we
as
come
for-
back, I want to hear the story. Like, will you be moaning loud or you be like,
I'd be like, babe, next time we come, let's pick a movie I don't give a fuck about. To be honest.
I do it when like before the movie starts. So you know the whole like credit, not the credits, the
opening
trailers,
Yeah.
Trailers.
and like.
Don't tell me you get out before the Marvel scene come on, dog. But that 3 minute.
Dun, 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 dun. He's all ah!
Bro, most people walk out before the second one come on. So right now y'all in there dolo.
I want you to do it. I just want to see how, like, if you, I don't know. I'm just curious.
Well, back to your original question. Do you like take it? How it depends on what you're watching. Is it like,
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
invest in this? Like,
Yeah.
well, we can do this later.
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
If it's something I don't give a fuck about, then cool. If it's something she picked, yeah, we fucking.
That's fucked up.
Should I care?
I will enjoy it both ways. Doesn't matter. So it'll be hot. The
What
movie's
a-
always going to be there. So not that moment in time that we make together.
I like
How
that.
I guess
romantical.
that makes sense. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Anyways, so gay, right?
What are the do's and don'ts at the airport?
Ooh.
Well, by default, you can't say bomb.
Well, not like that. Like, what are do's and don'ts?
Don't get
of
drunk.
Okay, do's and don'ts of going to the airport with others. Like, is showing up early?
Oh, I don't
Super
know.
early?
I've only flown by myself, so that I wouldn't know what to do.
I don't
think
know.
I
It's
have
a
that
tough
in there
one.
somewhere. I'm probably not.
No, you
Oh
don't.
yeah. Oh no, I don't.
It's a tough one. It just
No, my bad. It wasn't that. The do's and don'ts when going to an amusement park. That's
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
bad.
I
Let's
was
do
like,
that
an
one.
airport,
Let's do
I was
that one.
confused.
Yeah, let's do
Take
that
your
one.
own water.
wait.
Oh,
what?
like
Take your
a
own
water
water.
bottle.
Because that's just like
I would say
$5 to
take your own
$6.
vodka and beer with you.
You do
That's
that?
what I do when I go to Disneyland. I get a flask and fill it up, and it's like they
Yeah,
don't check.
They don't check.
And you just go into the park. Oh my god! Fuck.
Well, we've just revealed that, so they'll probably start checking now.
They won't. But
Be
fuck,
bubbly.
dude. I'm telling you.
What's up, guys? Sorry.
I'll tell you how many times I got drunk.
Shut the fuck up over there.
And after that, I still go in the park and buy more shit, more alcohol.
Oh,
So, like,
yeah, of course.
we got lit.
All right, what are dudes would definitely be. We all have to stay together. I hate when everyone walks in together and then we all split up because everyone wants to do different things.
Tie a balloon on the wrist so they don't get lost. Just pick that one out.
Well, if that's happening, I mean, you better watch your friends because every time I go with my friends, we'll all just stick together and we'll go together and
we know how sometimes you want to go to a certain ride and then they're like, I'm not cool off that. Especially like certain roller coasters.
No, they'll just wait for us.
That's yes or don't.
Wait.
Don't wait for us. Come with us.
No, obviously they're scared because one is probably because they're in their period and they don't.
For most, I get what you're saying. For most rides, I mean, you just come in the line and then at the last second, if you don't want to get on it, then
and they just get out and
No,
wait for
not the
us.
point. The point is that we're all here together, so we're gonna ride this ride together.
oh damn, Chris would be that dad.
Yeah.
I spent this goddamn much money.
Yes.
You're gonna get on the goddamn
Yes.
ride.
I'll be throwing up all over you.
Yes.
No. No, I would just always. I have done that. They wait all the way until like we get in there, just wait for us.
Yeah,
in
and
the
then just
exit.
wait at the exit.
Yeah.
Is it a dude to all go together at the same time, like enter together, or do you mind when someone enters first, and then you meet them up in there?
No, we have to all go together.
Facts.
All together.
Facts. We all gotta get our tickets scanned at the same time.
Yes.
For
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Because I can't be like, I'm gonna wait for. We have to wait for them for another 30 minutes. Like, fuck, dude. Like, we could have been already on the ride online or something. I'm like, nah, you have to be together.
What about when it comes to eating time?
We all eat together.
You guys bring food in? Is that a dude
No.
or don't?
No, depending on the park.
Depends.
No.
Yeah.
Depends.
Depends on the park.
Because
Yeah.
we
That's
end up
true.
eating like before we go in the park and then after.
It's
So,
too much
like-
work taking. I mean, if you're gonna take food, but I would just eat in the park.
Well, I would just say the reason I said depend on the park is because it depends on the food selections.
Yeah.
Like the default Disneyland, like Disneyland's cool. I can find something to eat in there.
For $20.
I remember. I mean, it's been a minute
Well,
since
that's
I've
the
been to
whole
Six Flags, but when I went to Six Flags, like their food selection sucked.
It does.
So I was like, "What the
Panda
fuck?"
is the best
Yeah,
thing probably in there.
like for real. It's like that's literally what I ended up
best thing
thinking
in
because
there.
everyone's all, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Well, Panda." Like everything else, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I got vegan shit.
I haven't Six Flags. It's been a while.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they changed
Can we
that.
go to
Like
Six Flags as a group?
I'd be
Yeah,
down
that'd be
because
fun.
the last time I was
in a
going,
minute.
the last time I went was when right
be
before
fun.
they
Roller
said they were
coasters?
gonna go away. When they were like, "Oh, we're gonna file bankruptcy now."
Oh yeah. I remember
So I
that.
haven't been since then.
Who?
With Six Flags, I don't know if
They
you
didn't
remember. No,
They weren't,
when
though.
they were
They
going
were.
to. That was the
But I
last
think
time
the
I
last
had
time I
went.
was there was
Yeah.
probably like 6 years ago.
Yeah, I haven't gone in a
Yeah.
minute. I used to go like every year and I haven't gone in so long.
I went to
I'll be down
SeaWorld
that.
recently.
Never been.
Oh my god, it was
Sad.
it was fun. It was sad seeing the animals in there and
Me and
like
Shamu.
yeah, I was in my seat and I was like, fuck.
Isn't
My-
Shamu?
I don't think it's
the
Shamu
original
anymore.
one's dead though. isn't
Well,
it?
it's
Oh, it
it's
died?
it's not Shamu, but it's a killer whale, Norca. But I was just terrified, like, what the fuck? It's so close. I thought I was gonna die.
But that's like their tank, bro. That's crazy.
And it's sad because we were fucked up, and we were walking by like where they had them, and they were asleep, and it's like, wow, that's not right. Like it hurt me seeing them, like they were in the corner, like sleeping, and I'm like, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you learn a lot about them, and like when you go in the wild, it's like just don't fuck with them. But it's just really sad seeing.
Okay, what about when you go to the amusement park, but dress code? Do you go comfortable? Do you go...
That's a tough one.
It's a don't to go dressed up, to be honest.
Why
you have
not?
to wear comfortable shoes.
So define dressed up.
Well, I'm saying, like, what are the do's and don'ts when it comes to dress code? Because...
Yeah, I know dressed up. Like define dressed up for you because
Like a
dressed up for
tie.
you is dressed up different for someone else.
Well, like, that's true. But I'm
It depends on the weather.
like, trying to look fly. Like, I think you could look... Okay, yeah, you're right. Because you could look fly with, like...
so the way
comfortable
you
clothes.
are right now, would you go to the park?
No.
Oh, really? Okay.
why? You look fine.
That's
Well,
why I'm asking.
it
you.
depends.
These jeans
Six-
are too
if you-
skinny. We're going to be walking a lot. I'm going to get hot.
It depends
Chafing.
what park you go
Chafing.
to.
Renee chafing.
It depends what park.
I've
though.
had.
Well, I would prefer looser items of clothing, comfortable ass shoes. I'm not going in my Birkenstocks. I'm not gonna go in some chanclas. I want some like comfortable shoes with padding, that walking shoes.
Well,
to be honest.
obviously you're gonna go comfortable to a park because.
But not everyone does. Like some
Oh
people.
no, yeah. When I used to work at
Yeah.
D-Land, there was people that went in business suits. Some guy got
Yes.
all mad because he's like, I got on Splash Mountain. You guys ruined my Armani suit. Why the fuck are you wearing an Armani suit to Disneyland, dumbass?
I mean,
Straight
at
up.
that point, they're fucking dumb as fuck to begin with.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I'm saying.
Why
Yeah.
would you even come like that?
We saw one
A
last year.
hat, definitely a hat being worn.
Some guy was wearing Oxfords and they got fucked up and he was yelling at his family.
Well, he's dumbass for
Wait,
wearing
what?
them.
Yeah.
But see, a lot of people go
Like,
to
why?
theme parks to show like they're
SpongeBob.
fancy just to go and find a girl or a guy. I'm like,
So you at the wrong place for that.
Yeah, exactly.
For real.
Yeah,
For real, for
there's a
real.
lot of people who do that. And
I'd go like this to like a fair, like the OC fair or something. I'd go like this because there's more people there. You might want to pick, shoot some game at somebody. Yeah, but amusement park, I think is more so like we're gonna have fun today.
yeah,
So I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to move around quickly and not feel so constricted. This feels constricting.
Would you get drunk at a theme park?
I do, but then it could be a don't as well.
Currently now, you not future Chris with
right
with
now.
kids. Like right now, would you get drunk?
It could be a do, but it can become a don't in the hindsight.
I think for me, if I will go like somewhere far, like a theme park, I'm like, I would just definitely get a hotel close enough so I can get drunk and just walk. That's what I would do.
Yeah, but then if I get too drunk, I'm gonna be enjoying it more too. But then I'm gonna get like, I don't care. I don't want to wait in line. So I'm gonna leave quicker than what I would be
think there's
sober.
a level of you like.
Yeah.
Well, no, like I would get to like me personally. I would drink just to get like buzz.
Yes.
But I wouldn't go beyond that. I wouldn't get beyond buzz.
That's what I did when I went to the OC Fair. I got fucked up. And I was like spending money left and right.
Yeah.
So my account
People
was
would like that. I mean, people would be someone working a booth. This guy's fucked up. Hey, come over here, man. Let's come show us some.
And somehow I got lost. And it was a whole cop thing. It was like, never again.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Nah.
It was fun though. It was fun.
When you guys were younger, with obviously in family, your parents ever take you guys to a theme park?
Yeah.
Nope. I don't remember. No.
Yeah, well, my family, the whole Disneyland thing, yeah. Like when I was in school, like we used to do a once a year trip. We'd save for it, and that would be the
Would your
thing.
mom pack food, sandwiches?
Yeah, back then, yeah, they did. My dad would like the sandwiches and the breakfast burritos in the morning.
Yep.
We'd go when we went to go eat. We'd go outside to the picnic area because you can't bring food inside. So
Wait. Do you guys leave the park to go eat and get the stamp?
well, no, like yeah, back in the day, yeah, we did.
And we used to do that shit,
Yeah,
dog.
we
We
did.
used to do the park, get stamp, come back in.
That's why that stupid George Lopez joke is real with the whole licking the churro shit. Like we'd share a churro as a family. Hey, that shit ain't.
That shit is expensive.
In my
dog.
tax bracket,
Never.
that shit is. I mean, now that I'm older, yeah, I'll buy churro for everyone alone.
yeah.
But back then, like, yeah, come on.
Yeah, we
I
get
don't
one
remember
turkey
it.
leg.
My-
Everyone takes a bite.
My family had to save for it. It was fun though. Like, I liked saving up for the trip. It was one of those things that, like even my pop would look forward to that.
It's luxury.
Yeah.
It was a luxury.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
think as an older man now, like I get fascinated when I go to like the Disneyland or, Six Flags, and like I'm not scared to spend money in there because growing up I've never had the luxury of going to fucking theme parks. I was a broke ass motherfucker.
Damn, bro. I'm sorry. I wouldn't.
Unless it's
I have
school.
Castle Park, so that doesn't count, right?
If only time like on school trips, but that's it.
Yeah.
But-
That's a Castle
That's
Park,
it.
though, yo.
Yes,
Real
Scandia.
shit, man.
Riverside,
Oh
motherfucker.
God.
Castle,
But I
Castle
never
Park's the
had
ones
that.
out here, huh?
Yeah, here.
That
Because since I'm IE, it was Scandia.
Scandia. Hey, they had a Scandia in
Ontario.
They did, right?
Ontario.
Yo,
Yeah.
the other day, we're going down the 15. My mom's all like, wasn't there a Scandia here? And I'm like, nah, because there's one up the 15 too by Victorville, across the street from their mom. So I'm like, nah, it's up in Victorville,
No,
mom.
the one in Ontario
She
was
goes, no, there was
Jerupa
one out
Auto
here.
Center. And
Yeah, it was though. Yeah, you're right.
And it's gone
you're
now.
right.
Yeah, it's
gone. It
Okay,
sucks.
okay. She wasn't tripping then.
when they used to have the Halloween shit, all the smoke would come.
Oh
to
yeah,
the
it was cool.
freeway.
Then the UFO ride, I used to get in trouble. We got in trouble because we would like walk and stuff. Cause
UFO ride,
yeah, because
bro.
of the gravity. I was
I
like,
know.
when someone's like, "Hey, you can do this," I'm like, "You can," and I was like,
What would you
Bro,
do?
that was the first time I popped ecstasy and then went on the ride.
UFO,
Yeah.
how it spins and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to, but I remember like when the empty seats, you'd move and stuff because it felt good. You're not supposed to do that for safety.
No, it's bad. I done.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
I was in
First
junior
time-
high, man. I didn't give a shit.
First
I
time
was
I did
like, this is
ecstasy,
dope.
I went in there. Most people be fucking when they did ecstasy. I was in the fucking flying saucer.
I did ecstasy once. It was really fucking amazing. I was at the club. I was
shit
like,
was
holy
solid.
shit.
Shit was solid.
It was fun.
Riverside shit. All right, let's keep it
Oh, you should
going.
play the drop right there. You
Keep
said
it going.
Riverside
Keep it
shit.
going. Keep it
Motherfucker.
going. On God, huh? All right. Fabian had this one.
Yes.
I want to get into this one because you were like, and I'm like, yeah. Does alcoholism lead to demonic possession? Or
No.
just drinking alcohol, being drunk?
No, absolutely not. I mean, I might open a lot of wounds and tell a lot of truth about.
Mayori, I want you to look up what the root word of alcohol, what it means, because the root word of it is a demon, bro. Literally, the root word of alcohol is the demon called Al Ghul or something like that, and that's why it's called spirits, right?
Right.
They're called.
Okay, you got a
You're-
point there.
You're opening shit up, bro. Etymology of alcohol, like many word signs that begin with al, the the cause of and solution of all life's problems. It derived from Arabic. No, it's not that one. What is the origin word of alcohol? Tap that first one.
Bible.
The first link. No, go down. That one.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's find out.
Go down. Etymology. The legend goes, people have been making and drinking alcohol for nearly as long as human history. Residue from beer-like 13,000-year-old fermented drink was recently unearthed in Israel, and evidence of fermented drink of rye. This is not what I wanted. Derived from the
Your argument's looking pretty weak right
nah, bro. I'm not googling it either.
I just saw this TikTok and they were really into it. How they were saying like people drink and they get all demonic, and I'm like,
it's true though. I believe it.
My stepmom believes in that shit too. And
Yeah.
she loves alcohol, dog.
Yeah.
I think my personal opinion is when you drink, you're drinking to have fun, enjoy yourself. A lot of people do drink just to
But it's crazy
hide their
how
problems
it brings up the dark. Like,
I would say isn't it probably just because your body's in a vulnerable state now, so you're easily
I
able
agree.
to get possessed because you're not in the right mindset to
Yes.
stop it. Is that what technically?
no,
And it only brings up the darkest part of your memories, nothing else.
Yeah.
It's triggering you.
I think it's a lot of people don't communicate enough. Like when they're just being normal, and when they drink, everything just spills out and they go off crazy. Because
It's called liquid courage.
And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what happened to us last week. I'm just kidding.
Well, explain when you black out then. Like, explain when you're functioning drunk and you don't even know what you're doing. Like, you're possessed. You're taking it like.
I think your brain like knows where, like, okay, well, obviously it's thinking, but you yourself as an individual, you're blocking out, but
you're
you're
in a coherent state.
yeah, your mind's like, all right, I gotta go to
But
bed.
you have no
already.
recollection of what you're doing, bro. When I was in Miami last year, and I was in the strip club, and I don't know how I ended up in the room, bro. I don't remember nothing that happened that night, dog.
Did you get scared though?
Well, I don't remember. I'm not conscious of what's going on.
That's not a good feeling. I personally don't like that feeling. Like not knowing what I did the day before.
I think that I've been in a couple times that I black out and I don't freak out because I already like obviously have cameras all over my house.
Well, I don't freak out, bro. Like, see, I think you're taking it so like you're taking it like an exorcism. Like someone's just like, you're just doing all this crazy shit. It's not like that. But you're definitely opening up portals when you're under the influence.
Well, if you're under that would be anything then. That would be
for sure. I
don't think so. I think
well, actually, no, that makes sense because I know people that say like when they see like a
shadow
god or something.
yeah.
No, just about like people on like drugs and stuff. Like I remember like in the 70s and when everyone's on LSD, like they said that they see stuff like that.
Hippocampus?
That is the word that that's the area where the alcohol kind of like blacks out because it's intoxicated.
Wow.
And I guess it's
Wait,
the memory function.
So
too.
define that. What is that word?
Hippocampus.
What does that mean?
Is a complex brain structure embedded into the temporal lobe. It has a major role in learning and memory. It is a plastic and vulnerable structure that gets damaged by a variety of stimuli. Studies have shown that it also gets affected in a variety of neurological and psychiatric disorders.
So that's the part of our
spot.
brain that gets drunk.
Yeah.
That's the part of the brain that gets blocked out.
But isn't it crazy when you're drinking and you do a line of coke that you come back to life?
Can't say that I know
don't
that feeling. Sir.
I don't know.
I have.
What'd you say?
When you're drunk out of your fucking mind, you just take one little line of coke and you just
I don't.
People do that, huh?
I do.
Yeah,
I've done it
people-
before. And let me tell you, it does
It balance out
miracles.
the drunk.
It
huh?
does. You come alive.
I heard.
Like,
Because you're taking because isn't
It's an upper.
Yeah,
It's
say
an
that's
up-
the one. Cocaine's an upper, and then alcohol's a downer, right?
yeah.
So it's isn't that the same as doing weed then? Crossfade? Isn't that the same shit?
Weed is
different.
Weed is from the earth.
Well, no, I'm aware. I know because cocaine is manufactured.
Earth. So yeah.
Isn't it earth too?
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'm thinking of.
Well, it's processed too,
Yeah, it's made by.
but it comes from a plant for sure.
Oh yeah, cocaine. Yeah,
Yeah.
Everything comes from a plant though.
the good shit.
That's
Everything though.
The good shit, though, right?
But I think everything comes from
Even
Excess,
like the pill plants. They're
Yeah. the poppies.
they're all plants 1st
Mhm.
Really?
Okay, hold on.
I don't think so.
Come on, we can't be ignorant to these things. It's better we stay away
That's the
from
one
that
right there.
crap. You know what I mean?
I think so.
You saw this one?
Yeah, that's the one that we were talking about.
Let me see.
truly believe that alcohol is a spiritual portal towards demonic spirits. They call alcohol spirits for a reason. The word alcohol comes from the Arabic term al-kul, which means body-eating spirit. When somebody gets blackout drunk, they don't remember anything. Their whole body is taken over. Even people in the world tell other people you're not you when you're drunk. Wow. Because you're not, because a demon has taken over you completely. And it's called spirits. Come on, we can't be ignorant to these things. It's better we stay away from that crap, you know what I mean?
I agree, bro.
No,
but because I agree don't mean I'm not gonna drink.
No,
I'll take a shot right now for you. Shout out to the demon.
I mean, I don't know. That seems too propaganda.
I'm too god body, bro.
It does.
That seems too agenda driven. That video.
Yeah, nah, bro, y'all tripping.
No, I'm just saying the way it's presented. Like it could have been presented better, but
it could have. But he's making it so demonic. Like, oh my god, everybody's drinking. They're probably fucking drunk right there.
But why is it so bad? Why is that?
No, it's not bad because demonic means it's like evil, and it's like
it is evil though, bro. We should be sober 24/7. That's the truth of it.
And this is coming from someone.
But at the end of the day, like, what do you think it is? It's all fruits. You get drunk.
Touche.
Like wine.
I told someone that the other day because they were putting sunscreen on. And he, you don't want any? I was like, nah, I don't really fuck with all that shit. He goes, oh, because why? All the chemicals and stuff. I'm like, well, yeah, your skin absorbs a lot of that shit. So I'm your skin's the biggest organism. So I'm like, I'm cool. And then he goes, but he was sipping some Henny. He goes, man, I'm over here sipping Henny. And I was like, honestly, bro, that Henny is way more cleaner than with that sunscreen. That has way less ingredients than if you read the back of that fucking sunscreen.
Probably. You're right.
No, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
It's a fact, bro.
You're right. I'm saying
liquor's pretty clean.
Bring it down a level.
Demon taking over.
Shit. Where's my cross?
But I think it's true, bro. I do think that's why they have to call it spirits for a reason. The English language is so coded, bro. It's really coded. Like that shit really be. If you read between the lines, you find out a lot of shit. But just because I know that don't mean I'm not gonna drink.
Right, but it's just funny how they just word it out. It's like, oh, that's just too.
They wanted some views.
Yeah,
probably. That's what I'm saying. It's just that video, like the way I was just saying the way it was.
It's like
worded.
me saying everybody's drinking is gonna be gay.
I need the cricket soundbite.
It was funny to me.
Well, I gave you the cuts for it, so all you gotta do is.
I tried.
Or people that want to quit, they're like, oh, I need to quit, but then if you are religious. They say like, oh, when you read the Bible, God gave you his blood, which is wine. So it's like my mom says it's like you could drink, just don't fucking don't be crazy with it. You know, you could party. Don't be crazy partying.
About
it. It's crazy how it's better than soda.
Yeah, but you put soda in it, sometimes it enhances it.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. I hate fruity alcohol drinks.
Or Coke and rum.
Okay, what does that have to do with soda?
Well, because like sugar,
rum and Coke is not
but see, how much Coke do you put? I put like a splash. You actually go half and half or what?
I do.
Depending on what it is, like 20. I mean, if you it's like 25
to get drunk.
No, I do like 25, 75. 75 rum, 25 Coke.
Ratio.
That's too much for me.
I like Paloma.
Do you actually mellow? Like, you get a little cup?
I mean, I gauge it. It depends on the cup, but I mean, yeah.
I prefer everything.
But I like rum. Though. My favorite drink of choice is rum. So
I've been drinking Hennessy on the rocks. When I was in the cruise, I
haven't done Hennessy in so long, bro. Oh my god,
it's amazing. I love it. I don't wake up with hangovers.
Before I got into tequila, all I would drink was brown liquor. Wow. Douce, Hennessy, Cavassier, anything brown, I'm with it. Let's go. And I can't even smell brown no more, dog. Shit. I had so many blackout nights. I've had better nights with Don Julio.
Really?
Or tequila, period.
So then, see, I'm not like I drink, but I don't know. Liquor classifies it like that. So what is whiskey considered? Kind of liquor?
Whiskey would be like Jack Daniels.
No, I know what they are. I meant like because you said brown liquor. So I never knew Hennessy was considered brown liquor. So like
brown liquor, it's cognac. Brown liquor is cognac. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You threw me for a loop. I was like brown liquor. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's just brown.
All cognac is brown. It's brown. Tequila has reposado, which is brown.
Yeah, that's why you were confusing me.
I get you.
Because I'm like, I drink Newcastle Brown. Is that brown liquor too?
Well, what is it? A whiskey?
It's a beer.
Oh,
yeah, it's different.
Shout out to the demon though. All right, let's keep it going. How old does a kid need to be to have a phone?
15, 16.
I'd go young. I mean, I got mine in middle school, so I would say like 8th grade.
Middle school.
How old? Not how age.
I'm older than other people.
Wait, how old? Not a how age?
Yeah, well, you know what I meant.
I was
Get pulling at Marissa right now.
I think I was 14.
I think 15.
Oh, you should have held the picture. That was like a good time to hold the picture.
I need you, Baby G.
That's right about that hat. Just kidding.
She gonna watch it and be like,
I think I have, 14, 15 is a good age because I have some friends that they're like 9 and 8, and I'm like, that is way too young.
Okay, now I'll make this argument though, Fabian, because I don't agree. It should be that young, but the way the world is now, the way schools be getting shot up, the way everything be going on in school, like, do you think a kid should have a phone to have access at least to you?
Well, it depends.
Maybe not a smartphone.
Not a smartphone. Maybe just a phone, a flip phone with a text and call, and that's it.
Good luck trying to find those.
That's
they don't
it.
exist no more.
They don't have prepaid no more either, huh?
That's it.
They still do, but
it's like an iPhone anyway.
If you give a kid, because I know my friend, he, they're separated and everything, and they went through his phone, and like these girls were like, send me a picture of you. Like, what the fuck? And he was telling me
he lit.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm like, how old is he? He's like 9.
How old are the girls?
Probably like 9 too. I don't know.
Hey, he lit.
I felt bad because I told him you're an unfit parent, and after that I went back. I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't want me to say that. It was fucked up what I said, but I'm like, dude, like he's too young to have a phone to begin with. Like he's probably watching porn, fucking doing all this crazy shit. He lit,
yo. You keep reinforcing he lit.
No, that's not right though.
It's not right.
But I think
honestly, you were watching dirty shit when you were young.
No,
you never watched the what do you?
The Woody?
Well, no, it was the black box, and used to have the Scramble channel. No one ever watched that?
No.
Bro, I think I said it before. I was watching the Cinemax and soft porn. I was watching soft porn.
Well, yeah, but it was. I remember like it was Scramble.
That's crazy, yo. I started watching porn before before I knew about like Pornhub and all that shit.
On demand porn.
Yeah.
Sometimes YouTube would have it too.
Really?
Like sex scenes would do it sometimes in certain movies. Like just some titties would do it.
I think the first time I watched porn was a VHS. Fucking Marissa over here again. VHS. I was like in junior year and I was watching porn. I freaked the fuck out.
In high school?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. You freaked out?
Yeah.
You weren't ready to watch it then.
Oh, I watched because it was with other guys.
Oh, that's why.
So I was like, oh my God, like I'm crazy.
It wasn't your curiosity first.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
So after that, I got it.
No, not even. What age?
Porn?
Now that you brought that up.
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it was it had to be after 10.
Like, well, I would say like
12.
Were you conscious of knowing what you were watching?
Yeah, for sure. I was looking for it. I was looking for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking for it.
What made you look for it?
Puberty.
That's a good question.
Was it like an older? Because the reason
because of your friends,
like he don't listen to this shit, but my cousin. It was the reason like I was spending his house, and that's why the Scramble channel. Like we were watching. I was staying up playing like Street Fighter or something with him, and then I was spending the night at this house, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna go to bed." And then I was like, "Oh, can you put it on TV?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then like he put it on. I'm like, "What is this?" And he's like, "Oh, just wait for it, wait for it." And then I'm like, "Oh crap, there's a nipple." And then it was And then the next thing I know, I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh yeah, after this time at 10 o'clock, like you watch," because they didn't have Cinemax. It was I guess it was Skinemax, but it was still the Scramble channel. So yeah, I was.
So you watched the whole thing.
I was 10.
So you're beating off with your cousin.
No, dude, chill. I like that. No, but that's when that's when I became conscious of what porn was. I was like, oh shit, like this.
I mean, I watched porn with my cousins. I feel it.
Did you ever jerk off in front of your
I
cousins?
didn't do that though.
No, we didn't jerk off together.
No.
Not like, well, if we did, we're under like a different beds.
Nobody's looking at each other. You're looking at the image,
If we did, I don't know if they did or not.
No, but I'm just saying, like that's at that age I became conscious of it. Chill, relax, dog.
I have this image of
like blanket off and everything.
Look, my school higher than yours.
You're picturing what he did 2 weeks ago.
You're not comparing dicks, bro.
Oh my God.
But I don't remember when I first started watching it though. Like why I got curious. That's a good question. I really don't remember.
When was the first time you jerked off?
I think I told you guys already this, right? I think I was like 11 or 12. You said you were 14, I think, right?
I was old.
Yeah, you're older.
I was not.
No, you said 6. You said 16. I remember like, we had this on the episode. I remember, and I told you after that. I was like, damn, like you got horny till you were 16. Like what the fuck?
I was a little cute soul. I don't know. I didn't remember. Like, oh my God, look.
That's interesting because
it was the South Park episode. What's going on down there?
Not to stereotype gays, but like yeah, gays are pretty hypersexual.
I think because I had so much trauma growing up, and it was just so much going on in my life, and me trying to come out of the closet, and
you suppressed your sexual, your
I was
horniness.
just scared of everything. But after that, in high school, like me valió verga, ando los cabrones. I did had some interesting when I was in drama class in the back set.
Let's go back to our initial topic, like the phone. The phone.
Yeah,
I had us derailed. That was my fault.
We're going to pillow talk already.
I mean, I know that iPhones does have probably like you can have parent control.
Parental controls, you can block
you
it.
can do that.
Yeah.
But a lot of parents are just dumb titiris. Like, dude, like, come on. And it just, that's, yeah.
So what age is acceptable to have a phone?
I would say 14 and 15 plus if they're doing good in school and teach them the value of having a cell phone and, just teaching them.
That's all in high school. I would say middle school.
Yeah.
Because middle school is the toughest. But
again, they can have
age.
a phone, but it's only text and calls, and that's it.
Yeah, when they hit high school, then they
then
can.
it's worth them getting that, and
You
they
go on Instagram and all that.
they're able to.
It's crazy because I literally, my mom's been picking up my little cousins right from their school, and I think she's a fourth grader and a first grader, and she brings them here to the house, and then my tia comes and picks them up. Another day I asked her, because she don't have a phone, my tia won't get him a phone. I asked her, I was like, hey, how do people in your class have phones? And she goes, yeah, they do. I'm like, really? I'm like, that's crazy. How many? And she goes, 3. I'm like, okay, so it's not too common yet. Like 3 people, it's not that. But she goes to private school. Her class is only 15 people.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Might be a different story.
Yeah. We were like in 30 people classrooms.
Oh yeah, 30, 35.
So it's a different story.
Yeah, but I was like, I asked her, I'm like, you don't want a phone? And she goes, not really. I'm like, why? And she goes, well, I don't know why. She said, I don't know why, but my mom doesn't want me to have one. And I was like, that's understandable. But like, I ask her certain things about like, you know what TikTok is? She doesn't know what TikTok is. She doesn't know what Instagram is.
Keep it that way, dog.
I got MySpace when I was barely like 20 something.
Oh damn!
No, I got
that shit when I was like 15.
Yeah, I was in middle school.
When I found out, I was like,
but it wasn't MySpace back then. It was Zonga for me.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck is that.
Here's the question. That's good for girls because they're more exposed and more like easy to manipulate out of how society is. But how about boys? Because boys will get at that age where, they're looking at titties. They're looking at like people with big titties and they get aroused. So how do you go about it?
That's a good point because that same tia, she had a kid with someone else. She has her firstborn is a big gap between the 2 daughters, and he did get a phone super early. Well, in middle school, I think.
But they get to explore as a
but
male
I think
too.
At that time, it's about the parents, how they raise their kids and everything. And then it's about the
honestly,
parents.
bro, I think it just depends on the era because now everyone has smartphones. So you get someone a phone, it's like you're not only just giving them call and text. They have all the internet now.
The phone is a portal, basically.
Yeah, back then when we had phone, I got my first.
I got in trouble for playing Snake on the goddamn phone.
Yeah.
I remember.
We're playing the ping pong shit. We're texting with T9. Remember T9?
Oh yeah.
Like come on, like it's way different, bro.
I could have taught a class on that shit.
I was posting on my I was tweeting via text sometimes. Yeah. It was so early, bro. My first phone that I ever got was in middle school, and my parents said, because I wanted the game Dance Dance Revolution, right? For PS2, I wanted it. God. My parents said, we'll go get you that if you return your phone. Say less. Here's the phone. I want Dance Dance Revolution. But look at the mentality, bro. Now, if I was 12 in this day and age, fuck no. Fuck that game. I'm lit over here. I'm going to be recording myself, Snapchatting, doing all this shit. I'm lit.
But that's dangerous, though. That's so dangerous.
It is. But it's just... But look it.
But I think it's society accepted.
But you know what's justifiable now? Like, you know why I think it's so dope for kids to have phones now, though? I think they do need to be monitored by their parents. But, bro, you can start building a brand as a little kid. Yeah. By the time you're 18, you don't fuck a job.
I guess, I mean, none of us have kids here. And when we do have kids, obviously, it will change. Son of a God.
That was our mom.
Oh, she's right there, guys. Right there.
Forever in our hearts.
Oh. Rest in peace. No, I'm kidding. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. Well, return in peace. Return in peace.
But again, everybody, I don't know. It depends. Maybe when I do have a kid, it might change the whole thing and be like, fuck it, here, have a phone.
I think it does because you want to, at the same time, bro, the phone is a leash.
Yeah.
So if you're not answering, it's still like, hey, how come you're not answering my shit?
But you have their locations. Like, okay, I know where they're at.
No,
but I would say
it has pros and cons. So I don't know. I have to have my kid.
Yeah, because it really does depend on the relationship you have with your kid.
Yeah, it does. I totally agree with you.
I would say it was a generation thing though, because I remember up until I got the cell phone, 8th grade, like at least for like 5th, 6th, 7th grade, my parents would always give me like 50 cents, and they'd be because of the payphones. And they'd be like, if you ever need something, here's because they always made sure that I knew the house phone number. And then when they got their cell phones, and then it was okay. Here's 50 cents in case stuff goes.
That's a good point though too.
I never had that.
Like, what numbers do you even memorize in today's time?
Oh, that's true. Like I only know my mom's phone and my dad's phone. That's it.
I just know my own phone. Do you know your phone?
My own phone, obviously.
A lot of people don't. That's funny.
That's true.
It's just the name in the phone.
Huh?
People are just names in the phone. Like I really don't know numbers.
Well, mine's are like little emojis and stuff like that.
Because like when it's reset, like every now and then it'll reset and it doesn't show you. Like it just texts them. I'm like, whose number is this? Who the fuck are you?
I only know my mom's by heart. My dad's. I still know my dad's by heart, and then I know one cousin's, and that's it.
I know my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, because they all have the same number.
Yeah,
but the last one,
like that last digit change.
That family plan shit.
And I know my man's number because it's really fucking simple. Like
you're clingy.
He's a stage 5 clinger.
No, wait,
What?
What the fuck?
Call your man right now.
He's at work right now.
I'm trying to talk to OG1.
Let me see.
Just call him. Let's see what happens.
See if he picks up.
He's still at work. He's off.
Just fucking call him, bro. He can't talk at work.
I just hope we don't freak him out. He thinks it's like an emergency or something. Is one of the things you never call him unless there's an emergency?
No.
Okay, we're good then. You're gonna say because if you're one of those things, what the fuck is going on?
Look, I got a missed call from Edgar.
Oh, we just wanted you to be on the thing.
Yo,
¿De veras?
Nah, don't call him.
Oh, ¿de veras?
What?
¿De veras?
No, I did get him.
You heard me say fuck Edgar.
No, that's what I'm saying. ¿De veras?
Let's see if he picks up. Hello? Can you hear me?
Calling? Can we hear him? Can't hear
Hold
shit.
on. We're having a difficult problem. Oh, man.
Is it on?
It's on.
Talk to him.
Amor? He can't hear me.
I know he can't.
Maybe you have something muted on the thing. Just take it off and put the speaker.
Oh. Let's see.
How your phone not work?
Amor. Can you hear me? What are you doing with the zipper?
Oh.
I'm packing up. I'm leaving work.
Oh, you're in the show. Sorry, no lo siento with the whole
Hey, shout out to OG1.
What's up, everyone?
You're getting off work right now?
Yeah, kids are called Mary.
Oh, tell that Mary she's a hoe.
Hey, OG1.
Hi, honey boo.
Hey, Mary, how are you doing? Oh, we have to have Mary here.
Hey, OG1.
Love it.
That's your name? I'm fucking it up.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's OG1?
Yes.
I want to say he can't hear us. He's on
You
the phone. My
You
bad.
can, well, we have to call you. We're having difficult problems right now, but hold on. It's not working.
Give me his number.
Oh, well, let me, we're going to call you right now with Chris's number, right?
Give me like 3 minutes to get out of the elevator.
All right, this.
All
right.
Bye.
Props though, he picked up right away.
He did.
Hey, man.
You got it like that.
Yeah.
We have to.
Oh, my boo. What's wrong with him?
Hey, man.
That's how I would answer. My girl called me. Oh, my girl needs something.
That's why I asked the question, because if you don't really call, some people will be like, oh shit, what's going on, man?
The only time he doesn't pick up,
delicacy, I got you.
He does, text me. He's like, I'm in a meeting. Let me call you back or whatever.
Damn, so, you got a boss ass dude, huh? Meetings?
Yeah,
we ain't taking no meetings at our job.
Well, I mean, we just don't get to be on them. We're not the position for it.
Unless you're in trouble or you have a meeting.
Yeah, that's about it.
Probably, yeah.
What does your man do for work?
He works for a school district and he's a supervisor for fuck.
I gotta figure out why that phone didn't work.
Yeah, that was weird.
He might be a setting he has on there. I have to look at it after.
Really?
Yeah. There's a setting you have that you can unplug or something like that.
Let me see then if
that was weird.
That was weird.
I mean, you should pick up.
That was weird, fool.
Fuck, Holmes.
Hey, don't think this is funny. Watch.
Pabellon, Home Depot, AT&T, Walmart,
Ross,
Wendy, Burger King, McDonald's,
what?
Little Caesar,
Little Caesar,
Starbucks coffee, Costco wholesale, Gold Star member. Dunkin' Donuts, Yak in the Box, Party City.
Oh, Party City.
That was a good one. Party City.
Verizon, Oriental, Macy's, and JCPenney, Subway, Pepsi, Facebook, YouTube. Go.
Yeah, it's your phone.
That's funny.
That's funny, man. Shout out to all the fucking Latinos out there, man, with the fucking thick ass accents. Send me the number.
Alright.
I gotta ask you, man, one of these questions that we got up here. Let me see. Can you show down, please, Mayori?
Party City.
How is
JCPenney?
Ooh, I'm gonna ask him this one. Ooh.
Which one?
Auntie.
Don't say it. What's the number?
I sent it to you.
Alright, let me see. I don't give a fuck if it's been 3 minutes.
Well, you should be out of the elevator.
It should be. We.
Damn, last 4 digits are 233.
Hello.
Hello, is this OG1?
It sure is.
This is Chris X Matt calling from the Sorry No Lo Siento podcast.
What's up? Yeah, how's it going?
What's up, Amar?
I wanted to ask you a question that we have as a topic.
Sure. What question is that?
How long is it okay to be engaged?
How long is it okay to be engaged?
Before you lose hope.
I don't think there should be a timeline. I think it's to me, it's more of circumstances. So I don't think there should be a timeline. For some people, they can get married the following day, but some don't.
Interesting.
I know, for example, with Fabian and I, he wants a huge wedding. I'm okay with just going to the courthouse today and signing documents and say, let's do it.
Hey, you're the man, for real.
That goes to that, and I feel like if he wants something big, then we should be able to save up to have something big, but that's going to take time.
I like that you actually try to accommodate to his wants, though. That's good. That's a good sign.
Oh, of course, it's a partnership, so we're in this together, and we should be able to give and take.
Because I personally think if you're engaged for 3 years, there's really no hope.
But you've never been engaged, so you wouldn't know, right?
Hey, touche.
Well, I like that. He took it out with you right there. That's a good one.
That's a good one. We would have had Baby G here. She would have been the other example. But nah, you made a good point. That's a good point. How long you guys been? Go ahead. I said, how long have you guys been engaged?
Since November, so not that long.
Oh, no, y'all solid. Yeah. I thought Fabian wanted this question on here because it's been a while already.
No. When we talked about it, because we've had discussions, but when we first talked about it, we did say like we had to get a lot of like things straight before we went that extra mile. A year or two was definitely something that we discussed, but who knows? Like, I mean, could be crazy enough to just say, "Hey, we're here in Vegas. Let's just do it." But we'll see.
I mean, you can do both, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm open to both. I just think people have their own ideas of what marriage should be, and I mean, really getting married is just a document. Really, it's just a document.
Yeah, he's the dude for sure. He's the dude for sure.
Then I guess I'll get married today then.
You're the dude for sure because you want the fancy Cinderella story wedding.
I do want the whole fancy Cinderella and like the whole white dress. Well, not white dress, but a white tuxedo or something. I don't know yet, but we'll see.
I know that I better be there.
Si te portas bien, si no, sorry, no lo siento.
Oh my God, pues yo me compro one dress then.
I feel like let's say that I were to get into like a big old accident and something happened to me and I'm in the hospital and my family's not around and it's Fabian that's making the decision. So I like to have that partnership and that wedding. That to me, that's what the wedding document means. Outside of that, like I'm already in a relationship with him. I'm already gonna spend the rest of my life with him. So everything that comes already happened. So it's really just to be able to say like, okay, I can put you on my insurance. if something were to happen to me, like it's you, you know, like you giving me your time, and of course you should have whatever is left of mine. So that's the way I see it, not necessarily what everybody else makes it to be.
Damn, OG1, I don't even know you, but you sound solid.
Vete con él, pues, cabrón.
No, I'm just saying, damn, relax. I'm just saying, like, he's looking at it like how I would look at a situation too. Like, it's just a paperwork, but at the end of the day, whatever they want is what you're gonna give them.
And I agree.
Yeah. Because then it is the girl's well, in my case, you know, how the girl would want her wedding is like that's their day, and to this will be your day.
Correct.
So let's make it as special as you want it to be. Let's work up towards that.
Yes.
But yeah, a real dude is just like this shit don't mean nothing, bro. I'm gonna be with you forever. Like I don't need no paperwork to tell me that shit. But he makes a good point too. Legally too.
No, and I agree with him.
It needs to be documented. Yeah, it needs to be
So I
documented.
have to hurry up then.
I have an aunt who was married. She was in a relationship for years. She had kids. They were living together. I think it was 50 years when they reached like their time, and they said finally it's time to get married. After 50 years, they got married. A year later, they divorced.
50 years?
50 years.
What
yes.
the fuck?
Wow.
Yes. And then he cheated on her a year later, and
Wait, I'd be so mad. Wait, 50 years and then you get cheated on the next year? That's what Marissa used to say too, where like she's scared to get married because she thinks that everything's gonna get fucked up after they tie the vows.
But if you think like that, it's obviously you're manifesting something.
You know, if that's the case, then it's a blessing in disguise, because you don't want to be with somebody that's ever gonna do that for you. So I'd rather take myself into a situation, and if it doesn't work out, then it didn't work out. It's better now than for you to take the funk for 50 years and then that shit happens.
Right.
Wow.
It's crazy, huh?
Wow.
Yeah. So it's on people's own time. People should never be rushed to get married, because when people rush to get married, shit happens.
It's gonna happen soon. When you less expect it, watch.
That's good though. That's good. I got another question for you, OG1.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm scared.
How do you feel about your man being on this podcast?
It's something that he loves to do, and I support anything he wants to do. So I had a conversation about him, and I know that sometimes he gets scared to speak freely because he thinks I'm gonna react over something, and I told him, no, just give me the heads up.
That's a real one. That's a real one.
I promote it to my friends. I tell my friends, hey, listen to this podcast. I tell my family, hey, listen to this podcast. And if shit happens in the podcast that Fabian didn't prepare me for it, I'm hearing it from my family first, and it makes me feel a certain way. I don't care what he said. Your past is your past. Your present is with me, and that's all that matters to me. I don't care what happened in the past.
Yeah.
Speak freely.
Well, I want to say that I do appreciate you leaving comments. I do appreciate you showing love. Like, you know, it means a lot to me. And if you're sharing the show, then that you know, I appreciate that 100%.
Thanks, of course. You guys are awesome.
All right, OG1. Well, I'll let you get back to your day. I appreciate you answering the call.
Thanks, boo.
All right. Have a good one, everyone.
All right, man.
See you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Hey, shout out to OG1, yo.
That was so cute. I love it. I feel so special right now.
Seems like a cool dude, man. Seems like a cool dude.
Right on. He seems solid.
Yeah, he's fun.
You can tell he's a dude, though, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell he's a dude, for sure. You can tell.
Stop, guys.
It makes all the sense. He looks at this shit like a dude. He's approaching it like a dude. Like,
yeah, and I'm like literally the fucking girl.
No, when he was saying everything, she got the same thing. I was like, oh, not really. Yeah, no,
yeah,
I get it.
He gets it. Yeah. I was good one. You go, oh, you never been engaged. Hey, touche, dude. Hey, touche.
that was funny.
I like someone that can come back and joke.
He didn't even skip a beat with it.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Baby would have got sensitive on the phone.
Yeah, I would have. Like, what the fuck? That hurt me.
Yeah, I fuck with you, man. Shout out to him. Like I told him, I think if you guys are engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, how
Congrats.
long?
1 year now. I'm the kind of person that I would tell him, I'm like, we could just go get married now. Like I can make the appointment. I don't.
What does he want though?
He wants to have her like a secure place first.
Right.
It makes sense.
And then we could do that. But I'm here like, I don't give a fuck. Like we can just get married right now.
Well, I can actually marry. I have a license for
not
it.
married. Same thing.
Like everyone starts somewhere. That's my mentality.
You can marry people?
Yeah, I got certified and I can marry people.
Wait. You can marry people, but you are not married?
Well, I can't marry myself.
You can't?
No, you can't do that.
You can't.
What?
That's against the law.
You can't do that.
Interesting. You
Yeah, I can marry anyone else, but I can't marry my 2 dogs. But
wow.
But you can marry yourself. You have to have someone.
Yeah,
marry
someone
you.
has to ordain it.
Yeah.
Ordain it.
Yes.
You get paid?
I did it. I married my friend, and I mean, they gave me a gift, and we're really good friends. So, no, I didn't get paid.
But did you want to be someone to be able to do that for that reason, or just because you just wanted to be like, hey, you want to get married? Let's get married. Like,
I mean, obviously, I do a lot of parties and weddings and everything, and she told me, hey, I know you do great. This and that, where you do it. I'm like, sure. So I did it, and I married them. It was pretty cool. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
It was amazing.
Shout out to him though. That was a good call.
Yeah, it was a good call.
Hey, when's Father's Day? Is in 2 weeks, right?
It's the 18th.
18th.
Okay, so we'll keep that one for next week.
All right.
Let's keep it going. Let me see. We're at 2 hours and a half. Okay. All right. I'm gonna skip that one. Let's do this one. If you could change one law, which one would it be? But if you can implement one law, what would it be? First of all, what law would you guys cancel out of here that you're not fucking with? I'm gonna say something so basic and simple. Speeding.
You wanted to
like fuck speed limits, all that shit. Like just whatever happens.
That's dangerous, though. That's scary.
It is, but I think as human beings, we should recognize that ourselves and be like, okay, I'm gonna drive this speed limit. Go, like they say, go with the flow of traffic. So if you see an empty road, hit the 100, bro. Fuck, it's empty. If it's congested,
I agree with that.
You might hit 510.
I agree with that.
I've had too much. I have all my tickets have been speeding tickets. I have 4 of them. I'm over that shit, yo.
Did you pay for them already?
I took traffic school for 2 of them, and I couldn't do some for. One of them I was going over 35, so I couldn't even take traffic school. I had to just pay straight out $600.
I would say something about curfew parking. I got a ticket in Riverside by a park.
They have that still?
Yeah, so like I stayed.
Well, you were fucking at the park. You were fucking at the park. You were. What are you doing at the park past curfew?
I was meeting a friend.
Or smoking.
Nah, I don't smoke.
Okay, you're fucking.
Nah.
I was meeting a friend for a good time.
It was no sexual contact. We were just chilling. But
wait. Are you okay, girl?
This was way before.
He's starving tonight.
No coochie for you, boo boo.
As always, eating food.
I will sleep with the cat tonight, dog. No, but
that's another form of pussy.
What I had. So, but I didn't know that staying past at that park past 9 p.m. I can't do that. I didn't know that. So I ended up getting a parking ticket for that.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's petty. That's petty.
Because no one's around there. It's a very it's not a gated community, but there's neighborhood watch like a motherfucker in there. So,
and this is in Riverside.
Yeah.
What part?
I don't remember the names, dog.
Had to be like the nice part.
It was like going up a mountain, like a trail.
Probably Orange Crest.
I don't remember.
Had to be up there.
Yeah.
We're in the hood. I don't give a fuck here. It could be at Bryant Park and then want to go fuck.
It was some shit, but yeah. So the cop tapped on my window, and I was like, "What's up?" You know, a total dick about it. And he was like, "I would have been cool if you were here like 8:59, 8:58, but it's 9 o'clock." Like,
oh my god,
9 o'clock.
He literally waited until 9 o'clock if I was gonna be there still or not.
Wow.
And I was like, "Really, dude?"
Like you could have been nice and like, hey, like
yeah, he could have flashed his light at me like, "Oh, you're still parked there. You didn't tell me nothing."
That's another law I would take away though. Drugs being illegal.
You're trying to live in an anarchist state, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna be in danger.
You don't think that if drugs were illegal, less people would be?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. So like
who cares if Coke?
Who
Make
cares?
Coke legal, make all that shit legal. Because now at that point, like if you die, you die, bro. Like we
But
need
you
less
also have
people
to realize
anyways.
too, like people are stupid and they won't
But that's
use it
also
appropriately.
That's also saying like that's on you.
Yeah, it's on you, bro.
You are in charge.
You're making the decision to fuck up
it's
your
your
life,
decision.
and not
They're already
ours.
doing that already.
Right, but you get in trouble for it, and I don't think you should get in trouble for it when you're already fucking up your life. That is the trouble you're getting into.
Yes.
Doing drugs for a long time is not going to benefit you at all. So I think if we made it illegal, because it's so taboo, people want to do it. Oh, I can't. Coke is illegal. Oh, this is illegal. I want to go do it.
That makes sense.
But when it's all open, it's like, oh man, that's whatever. You can get it right here. I'm cool.
I say that correlates because we have a lot of DUIs in this country. In other countries, they don't because alcohol is illegal. Like you can drink earlier, so it's not a big deal over there. Over here, it's like, oh shit, I gotta wait till I'm 21. What's the big deal? And people get
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. See that?
They should make illegal EBT.
No. Shout out to the poor people.
Bullshit.
Hey man, I'm poor.
And they should they should implement that
Not anymore, but my family's been on it before.
they should implement after that.
Respect.
If you're good, you should pay that back. Same thing as taxes. Like I have to pay taxes, and after that,
Nah, fuck that. Print more money up. Give it to them.
you know what?
Okay, so what law would you implement then? What's a law that you want in place?
To pay back on the taxes of, the EBT, people using EBT, pay it back. So if you use it, the law is that you have to pay it back after that. Because obviously you're in a good state of mind we helped you out. Because that taxes, it's coming out of my taxes and I have to pay for that shit. And that's bullshit.
Okay.
How is it fair that,
already taken out on the jobs and shit? All those taxes, and then when you do taxes, it does already take it out. They just return whatever. Like if you made a lot more than you're supposed to.
The only reason why, because
return that back.
There's a lot of people that I know that have businesses and they're using EBT to buy their shit and sell it, and that's not right.
Well, depend. See,
somebody's always gonna be.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Well, no, right. But eventually, eventually they're gonna get caught, and guess what? You're gonna get that's fraud because that's what you're doing.
Well, maybe it's like wording it better because now you're gonna have people hating on you for that because it's like there's so much. Like,
don't get me wrong. I agree. Some people do need it. I've seen people who really need it, and I had a couple friends that they were like an example. My friend, her husband passed away, had 2 kids, and she went to apply for EBT, and then told her no, but their father just died, and the kids were like barely 5 and 8, and she couldn't get it because the husband made too much money, but he's dead. That's fucked up.
Well, she just has to wait the year after when he's no longer.
I'm
just saying that.
So they should implement right on make sure people who really need it, give it to them. People who are just using the system, do your homework before you give it to them.
So you're saying the system should be redone?
Correct.
He wants the system redone.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
There you go.
See, that's wording it a lot better.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Good job, Mary. Because I was about to say, I was like, damn, I didn't know he was like that.
No.
Yeah, see, like you look
sorry,
so
my bad. I said it wrong. But I mean, there's people who take advantage of the system, and that's not right. There's people who really do need it.
Yeah, that's what I
So
mean.
there's people who
I'm
really definitely.
When you word it like that, like some people could be poor for like a long time, and they're still struggling, and they still need that EBT. How the fuck are they gonna pay it back?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, there's people who like. Again, people really need it.
Well, what
but
you
some
mean
people
is
are
background
just
checks, like actually like checking to see if they're actually needing that.
Yes,
money.
do a background check. Everything, implement that. Like seriously, like check backgrounds.
Yeah, that's
the resource of money, where they live, what kind of car they have.
Okay,
everything.
if I can implement a law, every month we all get $2,000.
That was supposed to happen.
That was supposed to happen.
Shout out to Andrew Yang, huh?
But it never. It only happened just once.
Did it happen once?
We got a few.
Well,
we got
the
a few
COVID thing. Yeah, stimulus.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Yeah,
right.
They think we can live off $2,400.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
That shit went quick.
But no, imagine every month, regardless of how the economy is, how the country is. Imagine this every month. They already print this shit, right? So fuck it. Shit's already inflated. Here's $2,000 every month.
That'd be nice.
That'd be fire. And I'm still gonna work, so I'm gonna pocket that $2,000 every month. Keep saving that shit up. Then you have a down payment on a house. Get that. Damn, fuck yeah.
I agree.
That shit would be fire. Because see, some people will think, oh, we're getting $2,000 a month. I'm not working no more. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna be bumming it. Blah 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 blah. Nah, I wouldn't take it like that. Even that $2,000 a month, bro. Just keep saving to the side. Do what you want. What's your dream? Now you work towards that. Let's work towards what you want to do in this life. Because now you have the access to not be tied down so much to a job. Because that shit really fucks up a lot of shit, bro. Like, I think that stops a lot of people's dreams from really happening. Like, you need money right now, not in 10 years.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And, like, this shit is going to make us money in the future. But right now, we got to eat. Right now, we got to pay bills. And that shit it's not paying us right now.
It will eventually. But right now, we're like,
but when it does pay us, yo, it's not going to be regular pay. This shit going to be paid, dog. Mm. This shit gonna be in the thousands, hopefully millions. But when first, I need a manager.
We can get one.
Entertainment manager?
Yeah.
You know anybody?
I do.
But for real.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the music ones that played you.
I have my age.
God damn.
I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying like, you know.
It happens.
You told me some situations with your people. I think his name was Chris too, right?
Yeah. Booking agent.
Yeah.
There's a bracket in there that they're starting to do independent podcasting, but we'll talk after because it's pretty tricky.
Because bro, even the pod, like they haven't even opened up publishing for podcasting, dog. You know how music has publishing?
Yes.
Podcasting hasn't even got there.
They do that. It's gonna be crazy.
All these episodes. That's why I wouldn't want to sign to nobody because I think like the blueprint I follow is the Joe Budden podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And Joe Budden is one of the biggest podcasts out, and he's independent, not signed to no one. And the way when I listen to the show, he has no ads during it, and that's fire. As a consumer, that's fire. I hate hearing shit and. Before it starts, it's 2 minutes worth of fucking ads, and then 10 minutes later, it's two more 2 minutes worth of ads.
Gotta skip.
That shit's annoying, dog. Yeah. It's super annoying. It fucks with the audio experience. So when I listen to Joe Budden, I'm like, damn, this fool is the one that's doing it. How if I want to stay independent, this is what you gotta follow. Now this show is not just me. Other people here involved. Yes. So at the same time, it's like I have to take into consideration. Okay, we're all trying to get paid. But I'll never sell my shit. I'm gonna always partner up with people.
Sponsors.
Yep.
Sponsors and then partnering up. Like I'll give a percentage, but
I'm always licensing.
There you go, licensing. I will license my shit out for sure. Like, oh, you want it on Spotify exclusively? We could do that, but it's still my show. I'm not gonna sell you my IP. It's still gonna be our shit, and you guys get a percentage of that shit. And at the same time, it's helping our branding. Sometimes I might take a lower pay cut because the branding is gonna be bigger than the pay cut. They're gonna put us on billboards. They're gonna put us in the playlist. They're gonna put us in algorithms where it pops up, right?
Recommendations and all that shit.
Every time you go to Spotify podcast or Apple podcast, our podcast can be right there. Mm-hmm. And the more we get listens, the more we get people to sponsor us and shit like that, right? So that's where the money comes in for this. But I'm down. Like OB, that's gonna be independent forever. I'm gonna keep this shit so independent because I know my worth and I know what I can bring to the table. I really do. Like, I know what I can provide. I know the type of content I can give out. But sorry, no, Siento, yeah. I'll consider a deal.
A good deal, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, no deal's going to be a good deal. You're going to get a decent deal, but it's not going to be one.
But it's something to agree upon.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm down to do a deal even for 5 or 3 years, right? And in those 3 years, hopefully they give us more listeners, build our audience. And after that, we don't resign. Go back to being independent, and now we have this big audience too, bro. There's so many ways to do this shit. There's so many ways to do this shit, and that's what I'm excited for.
It's gonna happen. You'll see.
I know it's gonna happen, dog. It takes time. It takes so much time, though. Like I said earlier, if it was easy, everyone would be doing this shit. I've been potting since 2017, but I've been potting so inconsistently. Do 50 episodes for a year, stop potting, take a year off, come back. Do Conspiracy. And see, that's why I fucked up. Conspiracy, bro, that shit was doing numbers. But I just got so uninspired, I ended that shit at episode 100. I had 100 episodes, bro. 100 episodes, I ended that shit. Came back and started no Siento after my dad passed. Started with Nicole. Shout out to Nicole. That lasted 30 episodes. Took another fucking 4-month break. And now we back here again. That's why I start feeling away, Fabian. Because I'm always throwing darts. And this shit is not bullseyes. That shit's bugging me. But this show will it'll grow. It'll grow. It has potential to grow.
Yeah.
When Pierre was talking to me, he told me every time I listen to you guys, it's like I'm kicking in the garage with my homies. And that shit means so much to me because that's exactly the angle that I'm trying to go for.
We need to bring him in here.
I think he'll be here. I'm not gonna say maybe next week. I think next week he'll be here.
I mean, we do have a couple of people who do want to do it, so we just have
We got some guests lined up for you guys.
We do have some guests. I'm excited for that.
All right, we gotta get out of here because I'm getting too drunk.
Wait, what?
I'm getting this drink's kicking in. This demon's kicking in already. It's taking over.
Damn.
He's not about to. He's not be Chris anymore.
I gotta take a mean ass piss. All right, we're gonna skip these. Then we're already at 3 hours basically, so we're gonna get to.
It's the longest one we've done, huh?
Can you scroll down, Ari? We'll go to pillow talk and then we'll follow the idea.
Yes,
all right,
I have it.
Let's do pillow talk. How do you tell someone you want sex? In your guys' case, you guys are in relationships, so how do you tell your partner that you are horny and you want to fuck without just being like, hey, I want to fuck? Or do you just say like that? I want to fuck.
I tell him all the time.
What do you
I'm
tell
like, I'm horny. I'm wet. I'm creamy. I'm like, I want to fuck.
Wow. I was like, wait, what?
I'm a lot more open of me being horny than him.
He like touches on you and shit like that. He just starts touching on you and shit like that, or he tells you too.
A bit of both,
right?
But it's more her though.
She's like, especially in public, dog, and it don't matter. That hand, she's grabbing my shit. It don't matter.
Going like that.
Or doing like subtle things.
Right.
It's so easy as a girl too, because it's like you I don't have a dick, so
true. You just open your leg.
You can just be wet all day.
I gotta be in the car for like an extra 13, 15 minutes type shit.
You like,
I can't be walking out with that shit popping out.
God damn. Boy, stick.
How you tell your partner you're horny?
I mean, there's so many. I usually when I'm drunk, it's like, let's fuck. It's like, all right, fuck, let's fuck. Or else when I'm like, just really horny and just like, can we make some love? It's like, okay. I get scared, like, can we make some love? It's like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, he's definitely the girl.
Can we make love?
What the fuck?
Like, no, bitch, I'm trying to fuck you.
That'd be kinky though. I get scared when they talk to me.
As
like
a dude, I kind of agree with Renee because every time I'm horny, I'm with the chick. Like, you don't really just say, "Hey, let's fuck." You kind of just like touching on her booty. Mm-hmm. You kind of just start like
kissing her.
You like no, you get behind her. You get behind her booty too, like, and make your dick touch her booty, but like you start doing like the little bumps a little bit, and like you give her hints. It's not really so much, "Hey, let's fuck, babe," or "Hey, let's go in the room and fuck."
Just tell like, "Hey, let's make some love, babe."
I think that's not. Weird. It's not weird. It's just that I don't know how to say
verbal.
I mean, do you think that'd be cute if your man tells you that?
Yeah, because it's like it's good to like
so
actually
bland.
fuck, right?
Yeah.
But there's also times where it's good to like actually have some passionate sex.
Yeah, like it's like,
there's
hey, baby,
like that
you want to feel
of
that like
connection with that person, and I tell them like I do like that. But it's depending on the situation.
Like, fuck me tonight.
So if he tells you, like, I want to fuck you right now, how would that make you feel?
We'll get you wet.
He's drowning tonight.
She's like, I'm on Twitch tonight, baby.
I do believe women and men say they're horny in different ways. I do believe that.
I agree with you. I agree. Because I'm more like intimate, like, oh, let's make some love, like.
But are you telling him that, or are you doing like doing little things to where he gets the hint, like, okay, this guy wants to?
No, like I communicate it and tell him, like, I don't.
It really does depend on how communicative you are with the person.
On vacation, you're not making love, right?
When I went to Cancun, I mean, we were drunk, and I just like
you pounding.
I've never done it in the pool, and it was really interesting because there was just cameras. Like, oh my god, like, it was intense. I got scared.
You ever skinny dipped?
Yeah, in Cancun. Yeah, I did it. And it was just terrifying because I'm like, I've never done it.
I skinny dipped, not skinny dipped. How do you say when you go on the beach? It's still skinny dipping?
I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah, I did that the first time. The second time I went to Miami, I definitely went into. We had the beach was our private backyard type thing, right?
And you were butt naked?
I was butt me.
It was daytime or nighttime?
It was nighttime. It was like 3 a.m.
I would not do that. Nope.
Oh, so if it was daytime, you would have done it?
If I was private, I would have done it because.
There's naked beaches.
Like in San Diego at Black Pearl, that's one of them. You can go naked. And
would you go to a sex club?
Define sex club.
Like, are you talking about an orgy?
Well, it could be an orgy, but like a sex club would be like going to a place where everyone's just having sex and shit.
I've been to them.
You don't have to have sex either. You could just be walking around and type shit.
Yeah, in Puerto Vallarta, I went to one and you pay and just leave your shit in the locker, and it's a whole like little, there's a pool, jacuzzi, a bar.
So it's a whole resort?
It's a whole. It's not like a resort.
Is it strictly gay or no?
It's strictly gay.
Oh, okay. See, I was gonna say,
and you have to.
And then you go to a sex club, you're like, oh shit, baby,
oh my god.
That'd be awkward as fuck.
Really?
I've never been to a sex club, but
do you want to go to one?
Yeah.
I'll take you.
No. I'm not going with you. It goes back to earlier when I said you don't do shit with gay people. This is one of those things you don't do with gay people.
Well, I went with a friend to
a straight guy.
A straight guy. I went.
He's not straight.
No, wait. I went to a straight a swingers party. He's like, "You want to go?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know how I feel," but I took the chance. I'm like, "Fuck it, let's go." And everybody was like, "I was straight people fucking." I felt uncomfortable, but I was like, "Oh, this is different." I'm like, so I was just watching. I mean, it was just interesting to watch. Wow, I was like. What the fuck is going on?
That's the definition of a cuckold.
What?
Getting Just watching.
No, but I didn't get involved. It was just like, wow, that's just intense how much people are fucking in
I'm
here.
sure there's people still watching like that because they like being cuckolded.
Yeah. And it was just weird. It was like
they probably thought you were getting cuckolded.
All I know is that whoever my next girl is,
what?
Y'all can fuck her.
What?
No, Chris,
the fuck?
What the fuck? Why'd you say that on air? Dude?
Yeah, you could bleep that. I'm just kidding.
Because they don't know if I'm lying or not.
Well,
I can say everything on there, bro. I don't mean it doesn't happen in real life.
Oh, you'd be jealous.
It sounded good, right?
It did.
Why do you think I was like, why'd you say that?
He's like, wait, come on. That was crazy.
Well, you all heard it.
I mean, I would never
said
just be sitting down watching my girl get fucked. I'm gonna be in the action as well. But
would you ever do a threesome?
No.
You, Chris?
Yeah.
You?
Not the devil's three-way.
I do both.
No, I'm saying if you're like in a committed relationship.
I think so.
Oh, I mean, she'd have to be down too, though.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know. That's really. I mean, it happened in the past with me, and it fucked me over like bad.
It's a mental toll.
It is. It's like, I don't know if you've ever done it, but I have, and it just honestly, that shit fucked.
Well, I never done it like in a relationship. No, I never.
But you have to realize with my ex, I never had like our relationship was to an end already, and I never had the communication, so like it was just all fucked up, and I'm like, I wouldn't. But if your partner's really like, you have that communication, like, you know, like, hey, we're fucking, but there's no kissing or whatever, then okay, I guess.
There's got to be boundaries.
They have to definitely boundaries, definitely. So it's really scary subject right there to fuck with. So
I'll let her get fucked. I'll let her get fucked, bro. What if that's her fetish? What if that's her fantasy? Well, I'm not gonna, and I really love her. Like, well, I'm just gonna be like, nah.
Well, what if she ends up loving his dick too? Like, dick more.
That's
more
when we have a problem. That's when we have a problem.
There you go. You're fucking with shit that you shouldn't be fucking with.
But I don't think I would allow it until we both know, like, okay, we both rock with each other no matter what. But
at that point, aren't you doing an open relationship?
Yeah.
At that point,
maybe I would be down. I don't know. I've never gone through that, but maybe.
What if you're like really cool with you, like extremely cool, like
who? The girl?
No, the girl's new guy.
Like, what if it's a friend, a homie?
Yeah, like what if like
will you guys be fucking at the same time?
Hopefully, I have more money so she don't go away, right?
Well, you don't.
Because if you got good dick and more money, I'm out. So I'm out the picture at that point. I'm out the picture at that point, man. Good dick and good money, damn,
like,
I can't compete.
She introduced you to like this super rich guy, but he ends up being like super cool with you. You know what I mean?
Oh, we could fuck.
Yeah.
Together?
I don't know. I'm just talking on my ass, but maybe.
Yeah, I don't think you would do it. That's a whole different story. That's a whole different topic. I don't know. I think you'd be really jealous, and I don't know.
I honestly don't think so.
Again, we don't know until it happens.
You're right.
Until it happens.
You're right. So any chicks out there listening and that tapped in, yo,
we'll find out.
If you want to fuck another dude while you in a relationship, holler.
Oh my god.
Like, just never say
fuck
never,
it.
bro.
Sorry.
Obviously, if I see you get fucked, and I just like, damn, I'm out. Cause that shit might hurt me too.
It's
like,
like
damn,
sex
you
life.
really enjoying? Yes.
I been watching. I was like, god damn.
Yes.
Now I know why she's like obsessed with that guy.
Really fire too. Ooh.
Dude, I mean, those nipples.
The nipples are funny though.
Every scene I was watching, that shit was like literally like, dude, it was like this. It was severe.
You know damn well she wants a fucking threesome with Cooper and the other fool, huh? She wish you had both of them. I bet she does.
I would if I was Billy. I was like, fuck it. But damn, that's nipples.
I think a lot of girls have that fantasy though, having two guys.
They do, but they're scared though.
No, I think men are scared to have it.
I think it's more girls.
No, because the girls say
it's definitely both ways.
You think so?
Yeah, because like as a man too, you don't want to be degraded as like with your dick either, because it's like, oh, what if the other guy gave me better dick than
that's a whole thing
wins,
of sex
right?
life too.
And it's the same thing with both girls. Like if you're in a committed relationship and another girl, and it's like, oh, maybe the guy likes the other girl's pussies better.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like it's
a
very
hard
degrading
situation
towards your partner.
Yeah.
In both aspects.
I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I mean, I shouldn't say it, but fuck it.
Oh my god.
We're here already. We're here.
I just got back onto the dating sites, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, like literally like 2 days ago.
You're fucking lying. I'm excited for this. I'm super excited.
So I got on Chispa. Tell me about
Good. You know, I'm happy for you. I am super happy. You're making the first step.
Hold on. Maybe I should have said the second part.
I thought Chispa was... Never mind.
No, Chispa is Latinas.
Oh,
only.
Okay, I thought it was... Never mind. Go.
What you thought?
I heard Chispa was for gay, but...
No, bro, come on.
I just...
Why would I say that on air if I was...
Well, you are playing a character.
You
I'm not playing a gay character. Naga and Chispa. I downloaded Tinder again. I haven't got on the Tinder one yet. I just been on Chispa so far.
How do you feel?
I feel like the ones that I want don't want me.
You can give hope. Just continue.
And I bought the subscription too, yo. I got the elite status.
So they played you.
Wow.
I put money in for
you
a
never,
week.
you
For a
never
week,
know.
though. For
You
a
never
week.
know.
I put money for a week, and if I like what happens in a week, then maybe I might get the month, and maybe I get the year. Who knows? But I'm gonna see.
Well, you're trying it, and you're doing. That's good. I'm happy for you. First step of.
Well, I need to get back out, bro.
You should.
I've been very
so
dormant.
happy
I've been
for
very
him.
dormant. I've been very dormant. Very scared. Since I got my STD scare, and it's like, you know what?
Just be careful. Use a condom.
I hate wearing condoms.
I know, but you just.
Well, you never know what they have.
Yeah,
man.
You're clean. You're not trying to get fucking syphilis, gonorrhea, herpes.
Hey, you know what's one thing? Can I read my bio to you guys?
Fuck it, we're already here, right?
I shouldn't even be doing this.
Yeah, you shouldn't probably do it.
Let
people go and find you.
Oh shit! I got 11 likes. Damn! I don't have the notifications on.
He's trying to flex right now.
Look, bro.
But all those girls have filters. What the fuck?
He's trying to flex.
Bro, who cares about the filters?
No, I'm proud of you. I mean, have fun.
Okay, hold on.
I think the filters do make a difference.
All right, well, Hey, what did I say last time? I need to see a pic before I meet up with you. I need to see some titty. I need to see something before I even say yes to a date. Let me read this.
Didn't that happen to you before?
What?
Someone?
Yeah, you did.
That you thought looked fire from
Yeah, I
their
told you guys.
picture?
Yeah, I told you guys.
They came here and you were
I gave her coffee and shit. We were just talking. Yeah.
And she was expecting more than just coffee, but
she thought they were getting the
This
other
is gonna
kind
be
of
funny
coffee.
as fuck, y'all. Look. All right, about me.
Uh-oh. You started with that?
No, that's what the section is
about me
No.
section.
No. All right, Riverside raised.
Riverside, motherfucker.
Good job.
Love music and going to concerts.
Okay.
Continue.
A real foodie that likes to try different foods.
Fruity?
Foodie?
You're not a foodie.
What?
That's not right. Change
I'm
that.
a foodie. Bro, I know where all the good spots are. I put y'all onto Northgate. I put y'all onto certain Peruvian spots.
Then she's gonna be like this. You want a 10-piece McNuggets? Then what?
No. Let's not get McDonald's clout. All right. Love to shop. LOL.
Oh my god.
And having someone to go shopping with. Looking for friendly woman energy that could possibly lead to a long-term relationship.
Wow.
Okay.
But a friendship is fine too. Also, searching for a potential podcast host.
Did you really?
You know what? That kind of works out though, because then the girls are gonna be so interested. That could work.
That could actually work
You have a
though.
podcast
Yeah.
wifey, dog.
That's it. Looking for a potential podcast.
No, that is smart though.
Hey, no, you're
That's
letting
smart.
letting them know that I do a podcast. So
That's right.
It's funny but smart, and I like that.
yeah, because they're basically saying, if we become an item, just be aware that our relationship will be on topic.
Yeah, man. Honestly,
That's pretty smart though.
I do this podcast with you, man. I can't really remember. I read my fucking about me, but yeah,
Hey, were you high when you doing that?
I wasn't.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
I thought you were gonna say, I really thought you were gonna say I
Hey, maybe
was.
you might get a kinky girl.
Maybe.
Hey, I
Be
got 10
like, hey, let's
10
make
likes.
a movie.
I got 10 likes. I haven't looked through them.
10 or 11, dog. You said
I was
11.
11.
They probably have a porn scene here.
It was
You never
11, but
know.
I accidentally,
Casting couch.
when I said that, I accidentally clicked on one. All right, let's go to the likes. Let's go to the likes. Her name is Darlene. She's 22.
Okay.
Nah, look it.
Nah, look.
Nah,
You just put Darlene on blast.
I don't know. You want to put?
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't say their names.
I didn't say no last name. No one has a picture of them. You know how many Darlenes is out there?
That's true.
Watch there be one. It's just like
One chispa, who knows, right?
There's only one.
Look. Nah. No. See, this is why I go back to that topic of like, everybody I want don't want me, but who wants me, I don't want them. That's exactly what I mean.
But you know what?
chase,
Maybe you should give him a
the
chance
chase.
and just try it out.
Oh, she's solid. Hey, Michelle.
Let me see.
Michelle's solid. No, she got a gay friend for you.
Damn.
No, not for you. I'm sorry. OG one. It's not
No,
for face. It's not for
sorry.
man.
She's not. No.
I'm liking this one though. Super
Let me
light.
see.
Super late.
That's a thing?
No.
Yeah, bro. You got super light.
You know how
do
we
those
talk
apps.
about when you
I
see
don't do those apps,
Marissa,
so
like
I
she's
don't know.
cute. I mean, no.
That?
Marissa's stop it, bro.
No, if I was like, I didn't know Marissa and I said, oh, she's pretty. And I saw her, I was like, she's not pretty.
Yeah, she's not pretty. But if I just want a nut, it's there, right?
Well, in that case, man, just
Sorry,
just
no,
just super
Siento.
like all the 11 right now.
Yeah,
You're solid.
Nah. They get the regular like. regular like. Relax. All right. It's been a great show.
Yes.
Palabra del día. Let's get out of here.
All right, palabra del día
Es una palabra del día. Una palabra del día. I gotta work on my vocals.
All right, palabra del día es tuerto.
Cricket, no?
No.
Gay.
Tuerto.
Tuerto?
Tuerto.
T-U-R?
Tuerto.
Tuerto. I'm gonna stay with like bended or crooked.
Can you use it in a sentence?
No.
Because then it gives it away.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say something curvy.
Okay, just give us this at least. Is it a noun? Adjective?
It's something to do with.
Is it bukkake?
Cross-eyed.
Bukkake?
You pointed to your
Yo,
face, man. I don't
It's a
know.
lot of cum in that face, bro.
That's what
Bukkake.
that's what
No
I thought
wonder
you-
my face is all.
Don't tell me how bukkake.
I never had it.
All right.
No.
I will look at you different. I'm gonna stay with cross-eyed or something crooked. Something that's not straight.
Okay. I mean, sort of. Yeah. I mean,
Say the word again. What is it?
Tuerto.
Nah, yeah, I would say like Chris because it sounds like
chueco, huh?
yeah, like chueco. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
okay.
Mario, you out of here.
Yeah, you can't say it. It's not fair because we already know
you
she
know
won.
it, huh?
She knows
I'm
it.
not saying shit.
But you know it?
That means she knows it.
But do you know
'Cause She
it?
knows the goddamn word.
Yes or no? You know
She
it?
knows the fucking
knows
word.
it.
She knows
You know
it.
it?
She knows it.
All right. So what it
Wait,
means?
let's let her say it though before you say it because we
What
already
is
said
it?
ours. Just say it.
Oh, like cuando tienes un ojo, like you know when you lose an eye, you go with one eye because you're pointing your eyes, and he went cross-eyed. You said no, so I was like, okay, is it just one eye? Like someone was
So it means when referring to someone who is blind or missing an eye.
Mine was still right. Could still be bukkake.
I guess you got a point there. Bitch be like this the whole time.
So when you're blind or missing an eye, so that's what it means. What?
Bro, be
Tuerto.
covered in color. She's like, she's gonna open her eyes too. She like this.
Hey, can you see now? No.
Oh, fuck that.
Good job.
I went off of his because like you said no on that one, so I was like, okay.
It's something we would do with your eyes. So yeah, being blind or missing an eye.
Renee, I'm still waiting for that palabra del día beat.
Give me the.
I was gonna
tag.
say what happened to the drop? I thought we
I
were gonna have a
know.
drop for it.
I don't have a drop for it. I need the
record something and I'll build something around it.
All right. Oh, cool. Okay, I got you. Whoa, man! Wow, what an episode today! It was amazing, Fabian. You want to hear it? Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Shout out to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You put in work today. We all put in work today.
Yes.
Topics were great. Conversation was great. Flow was so great. Baby G, I miss you. I love you. And you know, it's an open home for you as well. So I'm not gonna say anything to give it to tell. I mean, I'm not gonna say too much, but this place is open for you all the time. Whenever you feel like coming back,
We love you. Remember that.
yeah, we love you to death. For
We're
real,
here to
for real.
support you. And
But I understand everyone goes through some things, so you might need to take a little step back. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna hold it down. You might come back to a more lit podcast. We're gonna be way more of
bukkake style.
Fabian, any last words before we get out of here?
Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. And amazing show. I love you guys.
Yeah. I appreciate everyone tapping in. Shout out to everyone listening. We're just striving to get better as a podcast, as individuals, as a group, as a team. And if you're with us on this journey, then I appreciate you wholeheartedly. For real. So shout out to everyone tapping in, listening to Sorry No Lo Siento. Please share the link. Please send it to someone. Please tell someone that's Latin descent or not, but preferably our people, because they will relate to it more. Send it to a gay friend.
Yay.
You know, happy Pride Month. And yeah, shout out to everyone out there tapping in, man. Chris X Matt, Sorry No Lo Siento, Overly Blunt TV. Please follow, link in bio, all that good stuff, man. We out of here. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Sorry, no lo siento.
Oh, your feelings hurt, but sorry, no lo siento. Can't handle the truth, but sorry, no lo siento. I was too blunt with your sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Hurting sentimientos, sorry, no lo siento. No manejas la verdad, sorry, no lo siento. Tu franco contigo, sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento.
Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. ¿Qué es eso?